We're live, people. We're live. Really big watch along today. My name is Alan. Welcome to another In Motion Football live stream. Today, Dolphins Eagles. There's a whole Sunday of football that happened, and there's going to be some things to talk about. But Dolphins Eagles, potential Super Bowl preview, matchup of two high powered offenses that can do a whole bunch of things. Sunday night football, two teammates at quarterback, two former teammates going at it. We got the Eagles with some of the best throwbacks in football. You can't ask for much more. We've sat through a lot of bullshit, primetime, terrible Sunday night football games and Monday night football games, Thursday night. The NFL tends to not deliver in primetime. But I think we might have something on our hands today, people. I want to shout out everybody that's watching this live and anyone who's going to watch this on replay. Make sure you press that like button and subscribe to the channel. Two very important forms of engagement for people, for YouTube channels as a whole. Is this kickoff going to go out of bounds? That kickoff just threw me off completely. What the hell was that? Fair enough. But yes, likes and subscriptions, very important. We're gonna get all that stuff out the way. We got football coming up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I got my guy Leon in me with me. Not in me is crazy. I got Leon with me tapping in from Montreal. I got Manj. I think he's tapping in from Coventry. So Montreal and Coventry in the building. What a time! What a time! Oh, bro, Manj, I think we got it situated. I think I know not where to. I know where to not put my foot this time. But Eagles starting out with the ball, people get a first opportunity to put their mark on this game and get off to a good start. DeAndre Swift, 6 yards. This game is interesting, man. I feel like regardless of what the score is, it's not over. Both teams could score on any play. I don't think the Dolphins have played a team like the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles have played a team like the Dolphins. Both these teams are teams that I think it's hard to feel prepared for. What team in the NFL puts two line units out like the Eagles offensive line and the Eagles defensive line? What team in the NFL puts that much speed and talent at the wide receiver position like the Dolphins? Forget at the wide receiver position. What team puts speed on offense on a football field like the Dolphins? There's no way to feel prepared in this kind of a game. So I think it's a measuring stick game for both these teams. We're going to get to learn about who's serious in this matchup. Joining the stream is Murtaza. What do you say, my guy?
What's up, G? How we doing?
All good, man. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Important
man, I'm
football.
hyped as well. I'm hyped.
Important football, man.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Here we
Third
go.
down.
Third and two,
AJ Brown
man.
in motion. Read
Just
option
running
play.
with
Swift
Swift.
keeps it.
Do we get
Goes
it?
Yeah, we got it. We got it up the middle. Um, yeah. So like it was a read option play, and the
Yeah, I just
letting the
seen it. I
running
just
back
seen
take
it.
it. Like the decision for the running back to take it was the right decision, but it's not like his lane was there. He kind of just found 2 yards.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Pound the rock early, man.
So this is the
I'm
thing. This has actually been a
so
debate
hyped.
amongst Eagles fans of like, what's the approach here? Is the approach to like control the clock and just run the ball and keep Miami's offense on the sideline, or is the approach to be like, you know what, this Miami defense can be gotten at, like let's just go, let's just try to score as many points as we can. So
Whew.
interesting to see what the approach is going to be.
He took a
Damn,
hit there.
he took a hit on a free play. That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, that was crazy offsides by Wilkins.
Man. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? I don't think the Julio Jones signing actually really even makes sense, or like I don't even get the point of it, but I'm irrationally excited. I
Yeah,
don't give
I
a
know what you
shit,
mean. I
bro.
know what you
I
mean.
don't give a shit. That's
Yeah,
cool as
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
It's fucking Julio Jones. Like, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Like every time they're lined up, I'm scanning the field. I'm like, who's the third receiver? Is it number 80?
Get this Zacchaeus guy out of here, man.
Facts, facts. Okay,
What's
blocking
up?
receivers, man. My least favorite kind of receivers.
Just throw a jump ball to Julio, man, for old time's sakes.
Yeah, why
Why not?
not, man? Make
Or
somebody's
you know what? Throw a
yeah.
pick and then have Julio run the guy
Facts,
down.
facts.
Have him run the guy down.
Yo, people have no idea why he's here. He's here for arm punts. He's here for arm punts. You know what I'm saying?
Legit, man. There we
So that's
go. Go deep to
Devontae Smith,
Devontae.
dog.
Okay.
That
Oh,
that's
what?
that's that's 3 drops in 2 games, yo. My guy, I don't know what's going on with Devontae. I count that as a drop. Like that counts. Okay, he kind of never had it in the first place. They're showing the angle from the
The
sideline
the
now.
one he took a hit on, did he not bring that down?
He got that one down. This one, he never actually had it. Like you'll see the angle coming up soon.
Yeah, but did they not count that?
What?
I
Oh,
don't
they
think they
took the
counted it.
offsides. They took the offsides. So that was the free play. All right, 3rd and 8. First big third down. Is Julio on the field? Julio's not on the field. Damn, that's crazy.
Just go to Goddard, man. It's National Tight End Day. Feed your
Facts.
tight end.
Facts.
The middle of the field looks open.
Do you want me to spoil it for you?
No.
All
I
right.
have bets on this game. I have bets. Is it also
Okay.
possible we could sync up? Like, do you mind?
How far ahead am I? So let me know when the guy catches the ball.
So what's the clock like saying for you right
They're
now?
showing a replay of that third down right now.
All right. Well, let me know when the clock pops up.
10:43, 10:42.
Let me see. Here. Showing the replay right now. I think we're like 10 seconds apart, maybe.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm at 10:43 right now. So what are you
Okay.
at?
I'm paused at 31. So count me down
31?
from like 35.
Yeah. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31.
All right, we're good.
All right, cool. It's not that bad. All right, let's go. Let's go, Eagles. Come on. I also need a big game
So
from AJ here.
did you have Goddard for the over with catches or yards?
Yards. He already got
Okay,
it.
you got it already. I was gonna say.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. I just need AJ now.
Here's the red zone part of the field where our offense has struggled. We'll see what happens.
So
Hurts with the
Hurts.
keeper.
Okay, Hurts. Why did he look so slow there?
Uncharacteristically just so here's the thing, right? That's happened all year where people are like, Jalen Hurts looks slow, right? And against the Rams was the only game where it didn't look like that. But all year it looks like basically as a runner, he's just running scared. Like he's not scared as in like it's just more scared as in like the guy just not trying to take hits for no reason. So it just sucks. Like you see him run and you can see him mentally just like quitting on the play before he slides. And then he just like plops down and like a play like that. It sucks. It really sucks. I can't wait till the end of the year. Hopefully when he's back to normal. That play call is crazy.
A run up the middle.
That play
What?
call is crazy. 2nd and goal running up the middle with Kenny Gainwell.
That's
So the thing too is like the first 2 plays, and this is kind of what's happened this year, because all last year in the red zone, we would just kind of like between 10 inside the 10, just run the ball into the end zone. Julio's on the field, it's lit.
all right. Come on, jump ball.
But they don't do that anymore because defenses are basically that's what they're taking away. I don't understand how we're not just like taking advantage of the one-on-one, but we're just not.
All right, third down here. Come on, just find AJ or something. What? A draw.
I hate it here, bro. I really hate it here.
What?
That wasn't even a draw. That was straight quarterback power, bro. I hate it here.
No, I think that was meant to be a quarterback draw, but
Yeah,
what?
but it's just like yo, like literally, I felt like before he caught the ball, he leaned forward as if it's time to run. And like that's just too big of a cue. But also the thing is you gotta run that kind of a play against a light box. It looks like the Dolphins had one and were matched up 1-on-1. So same story of our offense. Like we get inside the 10 and just things bog down and we're kicking these short field goals. So that's ass. That definitely needs to improve. It's definitely a play calling thing, but this is just what we have to deal with so far. So first drive in the books, the Eagles get 3 points. That's not how you want to start a game like this, but now we're about to see what happens when our defensive line goes up against the Dolphins offensive line. And similarly, what happens when their receivers go up against our secondary? It's interesting where a matchup between units is so clearly defined. It's like, the Dolphins offensive line should be pretty scared of the Eagles defensive line, and then the Eagles secondary should be pretty scared of the Dolphins receivers. And
Yeah.
like the name of this game will basically be not can we sack Tua, because I don't think we will sack Tua. He gets rid of the ball too quickly, but can we speed up his process? Because what a
Mm.
lot of people who really like watch these games or like watch the tape and really break these things down, what I'm hearing a lot of is that basically like Tua, when his first read is there, has just been smoking guys all year. Like first, when the first read is clean, he gets the ball there and they do numbers. But when he has to, on plays where he has to get to his second read, the offense doesn't function the same. So we'll see what we can do in that regard. But
You know, the
yeah,
interesting thing to point out here is
yeah,
the defense that Sean Desai runs and what uh, Tua sees that in practice. It's a
yep,
Vic Fangio disciple, basically. So
yeah,
they run a
yep.
very similar defense. So they could
Schematically,
have an
not
advantage.
so. Yo, that's the interesting thing about this game, right? There's so much schematic bullshit that that has to be kept in mind. So there's that. There's the fact that Desai and Fangio run similar schemes, right? Then there's the fact that Fangio was on the Eagles last year. Um, so like he will have input or he'll have an understanding of kind of what the Eagles do.
Oh
But then there's the other
yeah,
side of
that's
it is like,
right.
but here's the thing too, right? Fangio was basically a consultant for Sirianni. Like he wasn't he wasn't the DC. He was like in this weird consultant role. So Fangio was talking about in the press conference of like they might actually be advantage in this regard because I was telling them my thought process about everything because they had Fangio scouting the offense. That's what the Fangio's consultant role
Oh,
was, is like look at our offense and tell us how you would stop it, right? So he's there basically explaining to Sirianni throughout the whole of last year how he would stop the Eagles offense. Murtaza, by the way, you know who's in that role this year?
who?
Matt Patricia, bro. Fucking hate that guy.
What?
Yep.
Bro, what?
We
That's so
yeah, we
weird.
do this weird coaching consultant thing of just like Sirianni's like, we'll just throw a little bag at a coach that's basically taking a year off and get their feedback on how they would defensively approach stopping our offense and kind of have that kept in mind. But again, like when you have Vic Fangio, that's sick. When you have the like basically the godfather of like half of the defenses running the NFL, that's sick. When you have bum ass Matt Patricia, man, like just
Yeah,
don't have that guy.
that
Just
ain't it,
just
Chief.
that's not it. That is not it. So you gotta
That ain't
understand
it.
the coaching turnover that we underwent this past year. It's definitely something that it's either going to be what is the reason we take a step back, or it's going to be the reason for the slow start, right? Like I could see us again getting better as things kind of fall into place as the year goes on, but also like you can't sit there and act like losing two head coaches that are going and looking good as head coaches and losing Vic Fangio is just nothing.
Hmm. Definitely, yeah. That's weird as hell.
Brain drain, bro. Brain drain. When you're good in the NFL, all your coaches get poached. All
There you
right.
go. Let's snap the ball, Tua. All right, delay
Hey,
of
delay
game.
of game. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing, Miami. Yo, that was bad too because it was delay of game before the guy went in motion.
Yeah. All right,
That
let's
was
see what
bad.
McDaniel's made of, man. I've been waiting all week for this matchup, bro. This is
Yo,
gonna be
I tell
so
you,
fun.
it's a measuring stick game for like damn near everybody involved.
Yo, Philly also took 8 minutes on that drive. That's insane.
That's what we do, man. Like I think that's clearly the debate between Eagles fans of what the approach should be. That's settled. we're clearly gonna try to sit on the ball for as long as we can.
Damn, Waddle. Okay.
Man, that guy's fast.
Bro, this whole team is the one thing I don't know if you've been watching college like that. I don't know if you
Yeah.
know Xavier Worthy out of Texas.
Yeah,
Imagine
yeah,
they
yeah.
get that guy too, bro. Oh
Bro, that would
my
be
god.
crazy. That would be crazy. That'd be
Oh,
so
bro,
stupid.
I'd kill myself, man.
That would be so
Like,
stupid, man. That would be so stupid. I'd hate it.
Jesus.
But here we are, 2nd and 7. Play action to Mostert. Pocket is good. Takes a
Tyreek,
shot.
man. God.
Finds Tyreek. Just casually runs out of bounds.
Bro, he went backwards as well. This
Yep.
guy is...
But yo, that's the thing, right? He was running into the pocket of
Oh.
space from a further depth than the pocket was. So it's just like that's the game. So
See, the
Slay
thing
passed
is,
him off to Sidney
yeah.
Brown, who didn't take it. But also he was running to the other side of the field. So like those type of when you have to communicate like that with somebody that's covering ground so fast, bro, you're gonna have miscommunications at some point.
Bro, it's just unfair, man. Ooh,
Okay,
Hassan Reddick.
tossed right into a side of the field that was not blocking at all. That was not blocking at all, man. Whose responsibility was this?
It was the tight end
Oh, the
pulling
guys.
around.
Yo, why do teams keep doing this? Purdy got smoked in the NFC Championship game because they had a tight end blocking Hassan Reddick. On this play, running back got smoked because the tight end was supposed to deal with Hassan Reddick. This disrespect is too much.
Yeah, this
disrespect is too much.
Bro, he's so fast. God
Yo,
damn.
that's -3 for most receivers and good receivers too, but that's nothing. That's 0 yards because it's Tyreek.
Seriously. Ew, Zach Cunningham. Why does he look so disgusting?
He was going crazy. He was doing way too much. All right, 3rd and 15.
Here we go. Big down. Here's the money downs.
I think Dolphins are the best 3rd down team in football.
Wow.
Well, pressure killed that play. And that's what we're gonna have. That's what we're gonna need this game. It's gonna have to be that. It's gonna have to be that. Like again, if Tyreek and Waddle get time to get downfield, they're gonna get the better of our secondary. But it's got to be guys like 98 and 91.
He blew that up, Jalen Carter.
But bro,
wow.
on that play though, 3 guys won. Reddick, Sweat, and Carter all won their reps.
That's why I think it's so important for the Dolphins to get in 3rd and manageable.
Yes,
because they can't sustain the pass rush.
That's a good point, and they have to stay ahead of the chains. They also have to stay like within territory of like the Eagles having to respect the run, right? Like if let's say this becomes like a 14-point game and we're happy with Miami running the ball and killing clock, that's bad for them too. Like they need to be able to like set up stuff like the play action.
Yeah, definitely.
Because this is what happened against Buffalo. Buffalo isn't nearly the defensive line that Philadelphia is, but basically Miami got down. Buffalo got to a point where they didn't have to respect Miami's running game, and now nothing. Your play action ineffective, right? All your confusion shit is ineffective because we don't actually care about the shit that you do in the first 5 yards, right?
Definitely,
they have to stay away from those positions as well. Because when you have to respect the whole field, that's where you get in real trouble with Miami. But one possession is over for each team. It's 3-0 Philly. There's 5 minutes to go. If we can have another 7-8 minute drive and get Miami their second possession in the second quarter, that's a winning game plan. But we need 7. We need 7. We're not going to beat this team kicking field goals. We're not going to beat this team kicking field goals, man.
And we need to go to AJ Brown, man. That's what we need to do.
Yeah. What is it? Three straight games with 130 after complaining on the sidelines, man. That's what I call, effective whining.
Legit, bro. It's legit that, bro. We need some Brown yards here. He's
Yo, that's
throwing
what it
like an
is. Like
80-yard touchdown pass or something. I don't know.
when he was doing that on the sidelines, I was looking at it and I was like, yo, like ideally you'd like to keep this away from the public, but like I'm sure he's right. Right? Like the beginning of the year, the way we weren't really throwing to him, I'm like, I'm sure he's not covered. Like, but and of course, right? He makes his point pretty clear, and then 130 yards 3 weeks in a row. So we'll see. I don't know. I
Mm.
think Devontae Smith has to start complaining now.
I mean,
He
it's
needs
not even like he's getting the ball; he's just not catching it.
That's true. But even that, he's not getting the ball like to up to what he can do. He's still got not getting the ball enough. Shout out Daniel. This man really got the Mudrick pick out there, man. This guy's a wild boy. Also, I think this is the first time I've seen Daniel's name as just Daniel and not Daniel
Yeah,
something
not nothing,
related to
anything
Chelsea. You know what
else.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, interesting.
yeah,
I guess it's because he's pissed because he says, "Big up, I'm hella pissed about our result. Scoring 38 versus the best defense and robbed by the refs." Oh yeah, you guys got fucked by the refs. That
yeah.
that was so bad at the end.
Them and the
That
Rams.
Yo, actually, the refs had a shocking day today. But yeah, no, it is what it is. I cannot explain what the Colts did to the Browns defense, but honestly just again like Steichen is so good, man. He's so good at play calling.
Yeah,
Like,
he is, bro. I don't know how that team is that competitive, but they are. Like they're
yo,
so competitive.
and it's like you can actually say that Gardner Minshew's been better with that Colts team than he was with the Eagles team under the same coach. And I
Which is
don't know how
insane.
that's possible, but it's happening. It's the truth. So I just
Bro,
look
he
at
was
Steichen.
cooking.
Yo, he was cooking, he's running. Again, like I like Downs and Pittman as like receivers that they belong in the NFL. Like they belong as in a team's top three, right? But like nothing special there at the receiving position. Jonathan Taylor is still working himself into shape. Zach Moss, they got in collateral or as collateral in the Naheem Hines trade as just a throw-in, right? Their offensive line was ass last year, and it's mostly the same guys. But like he's getting so much production out of this team that like you just gotta tip your hat, man. He's doing a phenomenal job. It really sucks that AR isn't gonna get to develop this year. And like, if I'm a Colts fan, like I'd be in such a weird place where like I'd be encouraged by the fact that like the quarterback prospect looks respectable, the coach looks really good. We're getting a lot out of guys that are like young and are gonna be on our team for a while. But like, we're just gonna have to watch such a shit team play for the rest of the year.
Yep. That's hey, like also Cleveland look better without Deshaun. It's a bit interesting, you know.
It really is,
Another
man.
another team, and that you know the case is that for is the Giants. Tyrod.
Oh, yo, that's a real one too. That's they should actually just give him the starting job. And
He
like,
bro,
here's the
he's
thing.
better than Daniel Jones. I don't care what anyone tells me.
So this is the thing, right? He is. That's batted. Okay, thank God it's not picked. But yeah, so he's better, right? But then also like, even if somebody wants to go ahead and say that like Daniel Jones is better, right? Which I disagree with, but it look clearly Tyrod knows the game better, understands it at a much higher level, so where he knows how to play with the dog shit offensive line, right? Like he's managing games way better than Daniel Jones was managing games. I think he's better, right? But it's also that gap as well of just understanding how to play football. But Daniel
Yeah,
Jones
yeah,
isn't just trash. He's
100%.
stupid. He's stupid
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
trash.
He does have a brain.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. Defo.
3rd and 8, big down. They brush 4. The pocket's decent.
Oh,
That's not good. That's very bad.
yep. That's wow.
That is not good. Yeah, that's a costly turnover, man. Too many of these turnovers from Jalen.
Damn, Jalen.
All right, this is a good angle. Let's see down the field what he didn't like. Oh, he missed somebody. He missed somebody. So yeah, that's definitely a part of like the mental side of the game for Jalen that he's got to figure out is just holding the ball for too long when there's stuff that's there, but you just want the play down the field. Um,
Yeah.
you can't play football like that. Tyreek gets the ball. Um, Fortunately, there's numbers there, but he got ahead of speed. But yeah, it's just like you just can't play football like that because it's not smart football. And the irony is too is like if you take the stuff that's there, it'll open up the deep balls. Like the deep balls aren't going anywhere. You can throw them and you have the weapons, but you don't. Just because you have those two things doesn't mean that always has to be the thing. He missed DeAndre Swift. I think that's who it was. Somebody was running across the field into space. He missed that guy looking down the field clearly, right? You can't do that. It's not smart. My goodness.
Yep. What do you mean? My goodness. Holy shit.
I think my stream skipped ahead. I'm pausing again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. He got
So that's
stuffed.
interesting dynamic going on here. It looks like Miami's not going to be able to run the ball on us. I mean, that could change as the game goes on, but like it looks like they're not going to be able to run the ball. It looks like a lot of their trickery underneath. It's working for like little gains here and there, but like that Waddle run on the first play got them like 4 or 5 yards. That Tyreek run got them 3 yards. And the one play where it looked like they were trying to have things develop down the field, the pocket collapsed. So I don't know. Like I don't know what the adjustments
Oh,
are going to
good
be,
pass.
but basically it looks like it's not going to be about X's and O's for them. It's just going to be about guys making plays. Like they just need their talent to take over.
Yeah, 100%. That was a good throw as well. What a
That was a
release.
dime.
Wow.
That was a dime.
What a release by Waddle. Again, Slay as well. Damn, negative yards every play.
What I'm telling you is Tyreek and Waddle are just going to have to hoop. All right. Big down here. They do a little fake. It looks like whatever they were looking for wasn't there, but Tyreek Hill just dumping it to him isn't a bad consolation prize. That being said, whenever these Dolphins players get the ball, it looks like they're having to go up against two Eagles every time.
Yeah.
And again, like a lot of the times, the Dolphins players are dangerous enough to where that still gets them 3 to 4 yards. But again, it looks like Hill and Waddle are just going to have to hoop. Yo, he was fully trying to just cross a guy up. They're like cut and back and forth and back and forth. All right, big down here. 3rd and goal from the 12. The field is compressed. Oh, shit. Damn, what a play.
Touchdown. Wow.
Wait, flag on the play?
No
We're calling this
way.
holding? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Holding. Let's go.
Wow.
You know what's crazy, though? That holding didn't impact shit. That play was so quick because Carter won his rep, like, easily. Like, that play was just too quick. This holding doesn't even actually. I doubt this impacts this play. Oh, he holds Sweat. Actually, Sweat was the guy that won his route or his rep. He got in initially. Yeah, actually, I mean, he was clean on Tua.
By the way, that's a crazy last name to have.
What,
Like,
Sweat?
I don't want to make the obvious joke, but the guy who held there, like, that's insane. That's an insane last name.
Nah, it's wild.
Oh my God.
It's actually so wild.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
Yo, so where did the Dolphins get the ball after the fumble?
I think
because I think they went backwards. I think they went backwards. Let me see. They got the ball on the Eagles 23 and they kicked the field goal from the 22. They got a yard on that drive.
Wow. That holding penalty.
What facts? that was a bad hold, but you saw why he had to hold. Like Sweat was Nobody was between
Yeah.
him and Tua. That being said, Tua still maybe like takes that hit and gets the ball there, but like this is the game where like I started the stream out by talking about it. Like, yo, our secondary is not gonna hold up against these weapons, but their line is also not gonna hold up against ours. So let's see what happens. It looks like the defense is rounding into form. I think I'd like to give Desai a lot of credit for how he's dealt with injuries because like that's just a part of the game, and like it can be the reason something happens, but not an excuse. So like there are parts of the year earlier where like it wasn't good enough, but you could tell like we're just getting taking so many injuries in the secondary. Like this should get better, and it looks like it has. And mind you, like we're still playing with two backup safeties right now, and we're a backup in the slot. Like only Bradbury and Slayer are the starters playing right now. But like so far, what we've managed to do against this Dolphins offense is pretty impressive. And I do think this eyes kind of settled in. I thought our defense was amazing last week, but like it was Zach Wilson. This is a much difficult level, and of course we're only one quarter in, but I think the defense has done really well. It's interesting, but really like the big thing that our team has to figure out right now is just like mentally what to do or like tactically what to do with the offense because I think the guy calling the shots
Hmm.
isn't doing a good job, and I think the it's one thing to nitpick like individual instances and say like, oh, this could have been better, this could have been better, but like that that I'm okay with because I think that can get ironed out. The bigger problem is I don't think we have an identity as a football team offensively, and I think a part of the issue with identity is the fact that there's so many different things we like in theory can do. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's no
yeah.
commitment to one thing. But that's what you
Mm.
need at the end of the day. You can't just like randomly do stuff. Like last year, Steichen would say, like, he's like, my philosophy is you throw the football to score points and you run the football to win games. So the point there is we come out, we start out with the focus being throwing the ball. We try to get touchdowns early. The second half, we
Mm-hmm.
show up, defense is a little bit tired, and you just run the shit out of the ball, right? There was
Mm-hmm.
at least like a overriding like philosophy and just idea. It looks like we're idealists for the most part. It really looks like you can tell that this is a guy who's calling plays for the first time in the NFL. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's rough. That has to get better. I hope it does, but like, there's honestly no guarantee. There's no guarantee that this gets better.
The thing is, what I've noticed from you guys is
Yeah,
you guys are throwing the ball a lot more than I thought you would.
yeah,
Like, cause the offensive line and like the run game is like
yeah,
so strong. It's like at least on paper,
yeah.
you're throwing the ball way more than I thought
Yo,
you would.
we are, and you know what it is, right? And this is where like in the beginning of the year, I was kind of frustrated. Is like people were mad that Jalen Hurts wasn't producing because he's paid now. And I just think that that's so stupid. But also, like, the Eagles shouldn't care. They shouldn't care that people are criticizing your quarterback because of his contract if the Eagles are winning with the ground game, because that is who we are. Like, and I don't look at it like, you pay a guy 250 mil, he should have to go out there and throw 300 yards every game. Um, that's my guy, Boston Scott, man. Let's go.
Okay.
But yo, like you pay him 250 mil to win games and like assess games correctly in the moment and like do the right thing. And if that's handing the ball off, that's handing the ball off. So I think like we're at a really weird place where it's like Hertz is paid now. So now we kind of don't want to run him, or like it's not that we don't want to run him, we don't want him to take hits. So he's running really tentatively and he's less effective of a runner. And now Hertz is paid.
Mm.
So now we want him to throw the ball. And it's almost like, do you remember, like, not that it's the same thing, but remember when Russell Wilson threw the ball at the goal line in the Super Bowl and not handed it to Marshawn Lynch? And some
Yeah.
people were like, that's about like that's like a face of the franchise kind of a thing. It feels like
Yeah.
that kind of could be going on with Hurts, of like, this is supposed to be Hurts' show now, where it's like last year, it wasn't about it being Hurts' show. Like it was about being like,
Mm.
in a way, like it's a group effort. Like AJ Brown is as important as Hurts, who's as important as Devontae, who's as important as the guys in the trenches. Like that's how we're
Yeah.
supposed to
Yeah.
play. But it feels like there's this reluctance to kind of just like embrace what we were last year. And I just think about last year, like if we were the exact same team with Swift instead of Sanders, we would have been so cold. And like we have the potential to be that this year, but there's just these dynamics that keep changing. And like we're gonna have to figure out how to live without Shane Steichen, because that's our reality right now, and it can take time, and it's fine if it does, but it has to get better.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I know exactly what you mean by
Yeah,
that. Like, it has to be like consistent as well.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't like you can't be doing one shit
Yeah.
one day and like something else the other.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just
Exactly.
it doesn't even matter like what you think. Like, oh, this is better than this. Just
Yeah.
find something. Okay, this is what
Yeah.
we want to do, and
Yeah.
just do it. That's
Yeah.
that's better than just being in the middle and in the air. Like that's not
Exactly.
good.
And it's like one week, this guy's the focal point, and the next week, this guy's the focal point, and then one week, oh, how are we not getting AJ Brown the ball? And next week, how are we not getting Dallas Goddard the ball? And next week, how are we not getting Devontae Smith the ball? It's like, I don't know. Just this, all this shit is stupid and all of it's meaningless. Like, let's just find a way to win football games. And if guys aren't happy with their roles, they'll unfortunately have to get moved on in the offseason. Like, and we'll have to refigure out the whole thing. But like, we're here now. We may as well win games while we're here. And like, mind you, a lot of this is complaining because the standard is so high. Because we're, at the end of the day, we're 5-1, and if you look at a lot of our offensive production compared to last year, it's mostly the same except for red zone efficiency, right? We're who we are this year while being bad in the red zone. If we were effective in the red zone, we'd have a lot more points and it would look a lot sexier than it does right now. And people really wouldn't be so nervous about things. They are mainly because of the red zone and because of like turnovers are a part of it, but like honestly I feel like we can live with the turnovers because we're so explosive. It has to get better, but yo, like people are just obsessed because like they feel like this should be a Super Bowl winning team like in week 6 or week 7.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah,
because that's kind of what the Niners are like up until the game against the Browns. Like the Niners looked Super Bowl ready early, right? And I don't even necessarily think that that's that important, but it happens so people feel good. And people have an easy time understanding that, oh, this is a Super Bowl contender, and we can see them winning games in January, and we can see them winning a Super Bowl, and it's there in front of you. So like, it makes Niners fans feel safe, and it makes like the NFL community as a whole like they see it. But with the Eagles, you don't see it yet, which
mm,
again is not a big deal because it's about, do we see it in December, right? The Niners, like again, the Niners are in a good spot, but they have to hold this the whole way until December and then into January and then into February. Like they have a task at hand to make sure that nothing changes, right? So like we're all like in it. Even though the Niners look better as a football team early, the goal is to still be good in December. So
yeah,
we'll see
yeah,
what
hundred
happens.
percent.
See what
That
happens,
you
man.
know, the same thing can be said
Yeah.
for now the 4-3 Bills who
Yeah.
just lost to
100%.
the 1-5 Patriots, but no one wants to talk about them
Oh
because
yeah.
Josh Allen, YQB, blah blah blah. But
Starboy.
we won't get
Yeah.
into that. Even though
Mm-hmm.
he's been cheeks this year, and they barely got out of it by the Giants. Like that was PI in the end zone on Darren Waller last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they lose last week, they lose this.
Yeah.
They're 3-4, like
Yeah.
3-4, and the Eagles are still 5-1, tied for the best record in the conference. And actually, no, in the
In the
NFL.
league, in the NFL. And like
Yeah,
that's the
like
thing. Like we're
it's
not this
crazy.
like we're not in the spot the Bills are in. The Bills would they wish they could be 5-1, right? Like, man.
It's yeah. It's just weird, man.
But and
You
like so then
go,
the other part
AJ.
of it is like look at the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs are getting wins and they're playing solid. The thing with the Chiefs is they have the trust factor. Like people just trust that they're going to be good in January, and that's completely justified. They've earned it, right? But
Yeah,
like we understand that with the Chiefs, and like historically, we always understood that with the Patriots. There were so many times where the Patriots would have like a bad loss at some point, and people are like, oh my god, are they finished? And then they ended up being good by the end of the year. Like basically like the only difference is some teams have the benefit of the doubt and the other teams don't. But this happens a lot. This is a pretty regular part of the sport.
yeah. I know, bro. This is what is this play call, bro? 3rd and 1.
Yo, see the play calling gets
Oh
real nasty at some point. We'll probably
man.
just like I mean, hopefully we just like quarterback sneak this shit.
All right. The brotherly law. That what is it? The brotherly
Brotherly
push.
shove,
The
brotherly
brotherly
shove.
shove. That's what it is. The tush
We
push.
got like 5 yards on it, dog.
Oh my.
But there's a flag. Let's see. I think hopefully this
Oh
is on Miami. That's such a cash play. Yo, I don't know if you did you see the guy on I think he was on IG or he was streaming or something, right? But like basically once they ran that play, He got off his couch and he got in a stance on his couch. And then when the play got snapped, like he fucking lunged forward too. He's like, man, I'm trying to be a part of this play.
That's
If I had a
hilarious.
bigger space, I'd be doing the same shit. Is this offsides? Oh, bro, the Dolphins guys lined up over the ball.
Bro, they're on all fours doing this shit, you know. That's some pause shit, man. Oh,
Oh,
offset.
offsides on Miami. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh, they're both offsides. What the
Yeah.
hell?
It offsets. Hey, run it
That's
again,
funny.
man. Run it again. They can't
Oh,
stop shit.
so you know what that is? Jason Kelsey was explaining why they're starting, because this is the second time we've got called offsides as the team running this sneak. Basically, that second hand is Kelsey's second hand. Like he basically gets in a 4-point stance during these sneak plays so that as he's snapping the ball, he can just dive forward, like, and it's like an explosive movement. He's basically like starting his like sneak at his like lunge forward as he snaps the ball. And they're starting to call that offsides because you can't do that. But we got away with
Here
it
we
for a
go.
while.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I love it, man.
Oh my god, this shit is so funny, man.
Yo, I love it. Yo, last year against Dallas, there's a mic'd up clip. I think Kelsey was mic'd up. You could hear him like right before the ball was snapped. He just like, because everybody's head to head. He's like, y'all know what's coming. Then the ball got snapped and just smacked. Yo, it's like,
This is too funny.
I don't know. This play just like, it's so stupid, but it makes me feel like it's the most like primal, aggressive, just like, it brings so much toxic masculinity out of me. It's just like, like it's just
Yeah.
a bunch of guys just battling for a yard. It's the most like real football shit ever.
Legit. It's too fun, man. It's too funny. When the Bears first ended, I was so gassed. I was like, let's fucking go. It's such a good invention as well. I've never
51
seen
out of
this
56.
before.
Yo, you got to see also there's like little wrinkles to it that are starting to get developed. Like against Washington, Hurts didn't even sneak it. He just like went out. He just literally ran sideways. Like it was like a quarterback sneak sweep. It was kind of wild. And then there's been sneaks where he doesn't even actually push forward. He takes the ball, he lets everybody pile up in the middle, and then he just like leans to the left or the right. Yo, is this roughing the passer?
Has to be. Offside?
Because I'll take that. I'll take that 15. I think that was an accident. Oh, let's go.
Yep.
Man, I love cheap penalties, man.
Come on, Jalen. Let's throw the ball to AJ here.
That's crazy.
That's
hilarious.
Come on.
That's crazy.
Come on.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. I said it as soon as they called that. I was like, I love cheap penalties, bro. That shit is a free 15 yards for no fucking reason. Like, I understand what they're trying to do. It's just hilarious to look at that and see 15-yard penalty.
Oh, come on, Swift. You could have cut that back.
I was going to say, he read that wrong. He read that one wrong. But, yeah, 2nd and 9. Again, we're here, people. This is the part of the field where the offense kind of just, like, starts stumbling over their own feet. Again, last year, this is when we would just run the ball, but it looks like teams are trying to take that away and making us throw, and we're just not doing it successfully. So we'll figure that part out, hopefully, at some point. But okay, all right. Dallas got it. He's got to score there.
He's got it.
He's got to score there.
National Tight End Day, baby. Let's
go. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, Olamide Zaccheaus there blocking. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's at. Blocking receiver. But we need Julio
his first
next
name.
Olamide. So you know what it is, bro? His Twitter name gives us the pronunciation, because his Twitter day is Llama Day, like llama as in the animal and day, right? So it's like, then he has in his bio, I think, like, that's how you pronounce my name. So it's Olamide.
Okay.
But yeah, man, he's a blocking wide receiver, man. He's just out there for shit like that.
You know what he is? He's
What?
Equanimous St. Brown. Same thing.
Basically, basically, man, same
Same
shit,
thing.
same shit. But hey, first touchdown on the board, people. 10-3. Uh, from an Eagles point of view, I feel pretty good about how this game has gone. I'm sure Miami is gonna get us. Like at some point, they're gonna get us with it. They'll probably get like two big plays on us at least. That'll happen. But honestly, it looks like from the consistency side of things, they're not going to have a lot of luck against our defense. It doesn't look like they can run on us. It doesn't look like, and I think this is the benefit of being a zone-based defense, is it doesn't look like a lot of the random like quick pitches to Waddle and Tyreek are resulting in a lot. They're having to run into like 2 to 3 Eagles. Bro, like I don't think they'll be able to consistently string like plays on us over and over again. They'll just be pretty big play dependent. And it will happen. Like, mark my words, people. We are not going to clamp this team. But I guess the focal point then becomes like, what is the Eagles offense going to be able to do against the Dolphins defense? The Dolphins defense is probably going to have to win them this game. They got a turnover already, so that's probably more than more than you could reasonably ask for.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you can't criticize them and say that they should be doing so much more. But the two drives, other than the turnover drive, the Eagles got either into the end zone or inside the 10, right? So if you're not going to be able to stop us consistently, you're basically looking at the Dolphins being a team that are like big play dependent offensively and defensively. That's not a good place to be. So we'll see what happens. Again, like the Eagles lost to the Jets last week, not because the Jets consistently outplayed us, but because we, in the big moments, like we had more big bad moments than anything in that game, right? We had more big bad moments than our big good moments, and more than anything the Jets did in a meaningful way. And that's ultimately why we lost, right? So that's going to be, I think, the big decider in this game. How did the big plays turn out? Can the Dolphins get enough big plays offensively? Can they get enough turnovers? If not, bro, it looks like we're better than this team.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I think like they just need to find if they can get one big play, I think they get rolling. Like
Yeah.
that's what the thing is. And the thing about the Dolphins is sometimes they score so quick that they
Yeah.
leave their defense out there again. And with the way the Eagles play, they're gonna take their damn time with,
Yeah.
try to score touchdowns. So that could just
Yeah.
wear their defense out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Let's see here. Let's see what they got here.
The Saints beat the Pats 34-0. Then the Pats beat the Bills. I can't explain it. And the Bills smoked the Dolphins. Yo, shout out to you, Archangel, because you're back. I remember you from last week. But yo, remember when you were here last week and you were here for, I think it was Jets Eagles, and you were like, yo, the Eagles are gonna smoke the Jets because the Cowboys smoked the Jets. And me and Peter were telling you like, yo, it really doesn't work like that. And ironically, the Jets go on to win that game. And what you're saying here is the same shit, yo. Like any given Sunday, the head-to-head between the two teams is unique to most things, like from basically like what those teams do against other teams. Every matchup is unique. And yo, like you have to actually look into like the head-to-heads and actually look into the all 22 tape, understand what's going on the football field to truly understand these things. As a casual fan, it just comes across as chaos. But this is football, man. This is what makes this sport so great, and this is why we keep watching this shit.
100%.
Dolphins running the ball and failing yet again. This is true, man. Yo, the Jets defensive line, I have not seen a team do that to the Eagles offensive line in a long time. It's been a long time. Like they were better against our offensive line than the Niners were in the NFC Championship game. Even when Bosa was playing, like that defensive line had such a good game. And I don't think that means that they're just like by far the best defensive line in football. They're very good, but they also just had a phenomenal game that day, man. Oh, shit.
That was almost picked.
Close. That was close. Tua got it out. He kind of stumbled the ball off the snap, I think. That kind of threw the timing off of that play, but boy, Boy. Yo, honestly, on these kind of downs, third and short, this is kind of where I'm the most scared because we have to respect things between 0 and 3 yards. We have to. And that's, I think, where they can get the deep plays against us. 4 people rush. Oh, that's going to be a bullshit
Oh,
penalty. That's going to be a bullshit penalty.
nothing. Wow.
They're not calling anything? Yo, I'll take that.
Nah.
Because, yo, here's the thing, right? The bad throw is what caused that. Because this is a thing that I think, like, it's a complicated thing in football. But a lot of the times, yo, like, defensive penalties are caused by bad throws from the quarterback, right? The defensive back is anticipating what's going on with the route, and the throw is so shit that the ball is somewhere else, and it throws. The receiver has to adjust, and now, like, the DB is interfering with the receiver's adjustment. And like that's such a shitty circumstance for a DB to be in, but it happens. But look, I will take that. Shout out the referees for the roughing the passer in that call. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm living right now.
Yeah, that's wild.
If they can get Aaron Rodgers back, they will be a contender. Dolphins have an offense but no defense. Yo, you know what's funny? The stats on the Dolphins are so useless because they had a 70-point game and they got hung, like they caught 48 from the Bills. So their offensive stats are skewed so high and their defensive stats are skewed so low. Like they have statistically one of the worst defenses and like statistically one of the best offenses ever. It's so interesting. But like oddly enough, when you look at this game right now, both their units are getting outplayed. Like their offense does not look good. And that's the thing. This is an Eagles defense that Sam Howell was hooping on at some point. Like football is weird. Again, to go
weird,
back to
bro.
this, I can't explain it. This shit is weird. This is why this sport, like this is why it gets us. Like if you're a football fan, football probably makes you like feel like feelings that no other sport does, and it's because of shit like this. It's just so random.
So, bro,
Look.
Agent hooped on the Raiders, who are 3-3, and beat them by like 20 points.
It's so funny. He looked good, bro. Like, and he threw for 160. Like, it's not like he was like out there like going crazy or anything. But like, I was looking at certain plays, and he was actually playing football. Like, you know how when young players sometimes you can see them overthinking the game and not really playing off instinct, but like you can tell they're like caught in their head. He was out there just hooping. He was like, you see 160 on the stat sheet doesn't reflect the fact that he looked very comfortable on a football field. I completely see why they cut PJ Walker because that guy definitely looks better. But this is look at the beauty of football, man. I think we can beat the Dolphins. Their defense isn't good. This happens. Imagine Gardner Minshew hooping on the Dolphins.
That would be something. But that defense, though, they would get hooped on, bro. The Dolphins would put like 50 on them. It's also the Dolphins at home, bro. The Dolphins at home are really good.
Yeah. You know what it is? I feel like people really don't discount, people really, really discount the fact that the Dolphins' home field advantage in terms of heat is a real thing. Like football fans very like clearly comprehend how like playing in extreme cold can benefit certain teams. But there's nothing. But like cold can be found in a lot of different cities in the NFL. There's nothing like that heat in Miami in the NFL. It's unique because of the way the stadium is set up, and also just like, of course, Texas is hot, but like Miami is a different kind of hot. It's like it's a humid hot. It's just like they literally structured the stadium to where the sun is always shining on the other team's bench and never shining on the Dolphins' bench. That home field advantage is serious. But again, it's serious early. As the weather turns and Miami begins to be like more and more normal temperature wise, it's not the same.
Come on, man. Can we throw the ball to AJ Brown here? Like, what are we doing, boys? Come on, Jay.
I'll take it. We need some yards.
Just throw it to AJ, man. Just chuck that bitch like 40 yards down the field.
What's your AJ bet? Yards, I'm assuming?
Yes. Okay. Here we go, AJ. Let's get a first. Let's go. I had this, so this is my parlay.
I hate when he does this, by the way, because he took a hit there and he's probably not feeling good. But he'll be back in like 2 plays. But he does this so often. The AJ Brown looks hurt, and he probably is, but he's just gonna play through it thing. He's fine, but obviously, like he's exiting the game. But you know, like this just happens with him because like he has these moments where he just decides he's not going to be tackled, and like he takes a beating at some point because he ends up getting gang tackled.
That's not good.
Nah, he'll be back. He's straight.
Well, anyways, my bet is Hurts to throw and Tua to throw over 250 yards each.
Okay.
Brown to get 80 yards, Tyreek to get
Okay.
90 yards, Waddle to get 40. He's already at 25, and I already hit Goddard.
Honestly, everything looks good there. Um, I think even if it looks bad for Tua at certain points of the game, I think he'll probably get like a 60, 70-yard chunk play at some point.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm not
like
worried about that.
yeah, he'll get that. But yo, look at the rushing yards. Dolphins -7. My goodness.
Yeah, I knew just to bet Tua passing yards this game because
Yo, it's Julio.
Julio.
Let's
Okay,
go.
let's
Let's go.
go.
Yo, the crowd's going crazy for Julio.
Let's go, dog.
Yo, the a bunch of receivers took a picture before this game. It was obviously Julio, Devontae, and AJ, right? And then it was with Chad Ochocinco and
Yeah,
Deshaun
and
Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, I saw
And
that.
I
I
was
saw
like,
that.
yo, this is wide receiver royalty right here.
Legit.
3rd and 4. Here comes the pressure. Hurts still not liking anything. Just get it with your legs, big man.
Yeah, just go. Easy.
Flag on the
Easy.
play. Flag on the
Ooh, I
play.
don't like that hit though. Come on, Jalen. You can
I was gonna
outrun him.
say, yo, like it's just funny. Like again, the NFL is just so funny, right? That's nothing, and it should be nothing. But the roughing the passer was 15 yards. Holding on the offense, defense. Oh, it's lit.
Oh, easy.
Oh, he took that penalty for no reason. He took that hit for no
Just
reason,
take
man.
just decline the penalty. Get your rushing yards. What the hell?
I think he ran for exactly 5 yards too.
Bro. What are we doing, Sirianni? Come on, dog. Why is he on his knees?
I was gonna say.
All right, AJ. Where's AJ? I'm a bit nervous.
Nah, man. Nah, but yo, they showed the shot of him on the sidelines. He looks fine. But man, you got to get your Kenny Gainwell. Hurts looks like he might be hurt. Yeah, he got up slowly, but man, fuck that shit. He's playing through it. Second and 9, 4-man pressure. Hurts finds looks like an early target. Smitty goes up and gets it. Yo, just go down, dog. Like, just go down. You're like
Come on,
170 pounds. You're not gonna drag like these NFL players. Did anyone here pick the pass to beat the Bills? Like, fuck no. I definitely didn't. Oh, Leon, Pats fan. Did you pick the Pats to beat the Bills? I know he didn't. I know the answer is no, but I gotta ask him anyway because Archangel did.
Damn, AJ's in the blue medical tent.
What? Maybe it's like a head injury because like he looked fine when he was standing around on the sidelines. He was like blinking his eyes and shit. So it's either like maybe it's a head issue. Yep. Here you go, Archangel. This is what we got here.
You're a Pats? You mean a fan?
Leon's a Pats fan. I think Archangel is a Niners fan. You can let us know for sure. But I'm pretty sure he's a Niners fan. Yo, total yards 139 to 36.
Yeah, that's
interesting with all this
minutes.
offense. All this talent on the field offensively, not much production. Yo, that's oh my god. The fact that wasn't a turnover is crazy.
Wow.
Yo, I'm here for a reason, dog. I love this shit. I retain football information better than I retain any other information. Quick point about what happened there, though. This is happening more than it happened last year, and I don't know what it is. But Hertz has a worse feel for how much time he needs to get a throw off. Like he's getting hit in his throwing motion more often than last year. Um, and I think like the point to note with Hertz there is that he doesn't have a lot of natural arm strength, so he needs to get his whole motion into each throw. So he actually needs more time than a lot of other passers, like guys like Herbert, like forgetting good or bad, right? Like guys like Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, obviously Mahomes, Josh Allen, these guys with natural arm strength, they don't need their whole throwing motion. They can just whip that shit with their arm. Hertz doesn't have that ability, so for him, like he has to get his whole throwing motion. And on plays like that, plays like the Jets second interception, that comes back to bite us if he doesn't have the time that he needs. 4th and 3, big down. Looks like he's gonna have to make a play with his legs. Oh shit! Oh shit!
AJ,
Oh
go!
shit!
Touchdown, AJ! AJ Brown! There he is. There
Yo,
he
the cut
is,
to Hurts with no reaction was so cold. Let's
Oh,
go. Let's go.
hey, that's that. You know that D Rose game winner against the Cavs, and he just jumped up and Joakim Noah, no reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's legit that. They might call it back though.
It's back. He's down at the half-yard line. It's
Yeah.
coming back, but he
Hey,
got a
push,
bunch of
push,
yards there.
push.
Oh yeah,
push.
100%, 100%, 100%. Yo, Miami, if you guys want to save the CTE, bro, just let us sneak it in.
Why are they booing, bro? Why are they booing? I want to see the brotherly shove.
Yo,
Oh,
here's the thing, right? I actually think teams should explore the idea of just getting the guy on your team that squats the most to run the sneaks, right? Because our sneak play has no element of surprise to it. There's no whole thing of like, are they going to run it or not? You know exactly what's coming. So there should be no issue with element of surprise when it comes to putting, like, let's say a tight end under center, right? Because obviously, like the only thing that's unique about Hurts with that play is the fact that like he squats an unnatural amount of weight because his dad was a power lifter and like he taught him how to power lift growing up. But like, yo, just get a strong fucking guy because like that's a big part of this play, man.
there we go. Come on now, boys. There we go.
Yo, they're really gonna give us four cracks at the sneak, man. Just let us score. 4 cracks at the sneak is like just let us score.
Oh man. It's too easy, man.
Yo, and then the other side of it too is like you guys will notice this at the end of every sneak because Kelsey's the first, like Kelsey's the other part of it, basically the other half of why this sneak is so deadly, right? He's at the bottom of the pile after like doing all that, like all that fucking just pushing, and like he looks dead after every sneak. There's
Yeah,
all these
look at it,
fucking
bro.
guys lying
Look
down
at
on
it.
him. Bro, he's just like he just looks dead. And then like you can see him walking and he's like barely able to walk. He's all stiff and shit. And it's just like this is crazy. This is a crazy thing that this guy does over and over again, but he really he sacrifices a lot for the team.
That's wild, man.
That is well.
All right, the Dolphins need to score here to make this a game. Otherwise, they're just gonna get blown out.
Oh,
And
is the Duke quarterback Riley Leonard? Is that their quarterback?
yeah,
Okay, so that's who he's talking about. I know that. I know that happened. That sucks. That sucks. Obviously, I think that quarterback's a huge part of that offense. But
he's
yeah,
not good, man. He's not good.
I feel like he's probably one of those players that's college good, but not NFL good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he's probably one of those
Exactly.
guys.
Bro, you see the USC game? Back to back Caleb stinkers,
Yo,
bro.
back-to-back stinkers, and the Drake May over Caleb talk has begun, bro. I saw it already.
Bro, Bears fans are just going so crazy. It's like, oh, because all the Fields fans. I'm kind of in the middle because I fucking love Justin Fields, but like I
Yeah,
also see why, like, you know, if there was an opportunity, why you should draft this guy who's
yeah,
I don't know if he's like a generational talent, but like he's close to that, right?
yeah, yeah,
So after the USC Notre Dame game, they're like, "Oh, see, this is why we should keep Fields. This guy sucks." and then Fields
Yeah.
gets hurt against the Vikings the next day, and then the
Yeah.
Caleb fans like, oh my god, yeah, we should get Caleb, and then
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
on Saturday they're like, look at this guy, bro, he can't even beat this team,
The
blah blah
civil
blah.
wars
Like
must go crazy.
it's bro, Bears Twitter is not a good place to be. It's not.
Yeah, I
And
can
now we have
understand that.
a Tyson Bagent versus Justin Fields debate now going on. It's nasty work.
Oh my goodness. Is that unironically happening? Because like
Yeah, it is. It is.
because yo,
Like
like when you entered the stream, I thought about making a joke about that, but I'm like, that's not even that funny. Like, like but that's
bro,
actually happening.
it's legit.
That's nasty, man. What the hell? Why are you
You
guys
see,
why are you guys doing that to
this is an
yourself?
actual tweet with over 15,000 views, 166
Are you
likes.
sending it to me on Twitter?
No,
Or
I'm just gonna read it out. All right, this guy, he's kind of a troll, but he says, "Okay, Fields fans, tell me one bad rep Bajan had in that first half." like, 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 oh, I hate it, man. I hate it.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if anything, bro, I'm just glad we have a good backup because he is decent and he's an undrafted rookie.
Yo,
So
the standard for backup quarterback play is so low. Like that's a solid guy to have at a UDFA contract.
yeah, how much do those guys make anyway?
I'll look it up. But also the key is that basically they're restricted free agents for 2 years. And the way restricted free agency works in the NFL, they basically 99% of the time they sign the tender to make a guy a free agent. So it's like usually 1 year. The first year is like 1 year, 1.3 mil, and then the second year maybe it will be like 1 year, 3 or 4 mil. But yo, it's not even just the contract; it's the free agency afterwards. So I'll open up this
Hmm.
tab right here. Tyson Bagent Spell Track. Oh yeah, you're gonna have like 5 years. Oh, actually, so there's no second year. There's just 1 year of restricted free agency. But yo, look at these cap hits. 700,000, 900,000, 1 mil,
Wow.
and then this year it'll probably be 3 or 4 mil, realistically.
Wow. That's solid, man.
Yeah.
I love
All right.
that the little
But
motion they do with Tyreek when he's squatting down and doing that shit. It's
yeah,
so
yo,
fun.
it's so they have the most creative offense in football. They do so much interesting stuff. I don't have a team in college. I actually haven't been. I will like I've followed 2 seasons of college football. This season and then the Burrow Jefferson Chase season. Um, wasn't really a college guy for too tough, so I don't actually have a team. Obviously, I'm rolling with Georgia because the Eagles have so many guys from Georgia right now. But I'm a free agent. I'm in the transfer portal. Murtaza, you have a college team?
Um, not really. I'm like a kind of like a bandwagon. I just follow whoever's good. But like, if I was to pick one, probably Ohio State.
It wouldn't be local, bro. You wouldn't go with the school you're at.
Hell no, bro.
Are they too ass?
Illinois football. Hell no.
Damn. Fair enough. No, I
Even
get it. I,
even
I
though they beat
respect it.
Wisconsin, like hell no, bro. Who am I rooting for? Like Devon Witherspoon. That's it. Like Sidney Brown, Chase Brown. Like, come on.
That's funny. Who's playing on Monday night? Niners and Vikings, like you said. There's no second
Yeah,
game. It's just that Ohio State and Michigan. Michigan is always a big game. 100%. Yo, that matchup is always fun. Um, College
they're gonna
football
win the chip.
rivalries are a lot of fun. I like college
Yeah,
football
yeah.
rivalries. The beef is real.
It actually is. Here we go. 2nd and 6.
Oh, he's gonna throw this ball. Oh my god, yo! Don't tell me we had that
Wow.
covered down the field. If we had that covered down the field, we're actually doing well. But there's a flag on the
And
play, so
there's a
we'll see.
flag.
Is this offensive holding or defensive holding? Because somebody was holding somebody. Damn, Jalen Carter gonna get hit with a. Oh, let's go. Fouls on both team. All right, yo. So hold up. Now there's 2:28 left. I'ma chill. I'ma chill.
How is it 3rd and 13 though?
Man lost hella yardage
Wait, on what play?
on that trick play. He got sacked.
Oh, but they were after the play, right? So the
Oh
down
yeah,
counts?
yeah. So it wasn't a replay the down kind of a thing. It
False
wasn't a
start.
replay of down. All right.
Oh, that guy again, man. I can't read his name. I'm sorry. That's just like I'm sorry. Like I it's not racist, but like if you're black, you can't name your son that. Like I'm sorry, you can't. Like that's just wild. Like here we go, 3rd and 18. This is what I think where Eagles eat.
Probably,
Tua
but yo, he had
goes
a lot of
deep.
time. He got that.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
Cedric Wilson made a play. So that's what I was talking about in terms of
Oh,
like guys are just gonna have to make plays. That's one right there for Miami. Big play by Cedric Wilson.
wow.
Darius Slay right there. But yo,
Did
Tua
he
threw
get
a
it both his
dime.
feet down? He
I
did.
think he did.
Wow, what
I
a
think he did.
catch. What a catch, son.
Yo, they're hooping. They're hooping. So the thing I was holding off on saying, right? I was looking at the stats, and I'm glad I held off on saying it. Before that play, the Dolphins had 40 yards of offense and 40 penalty yards. So
Damn.
basically, they had no yardage. I'm like looking at this. I'm like, yo, the Dolphins almost in one half of football have like no yardage, and now they have like what, like a good 35, 40 now. So like, good for them. But yo, like, even if the Dolphins get theirs, very pleased with the Eagles' defensive game so far.
This is I know you don't want the Dolphins to score probably here, but I want the Dolphins to score here, man. I want some good fucking football.
No, I get it. As a neutral, you know, entertainment has to happen, but give me a blowout. Give me a blowout.
Yeah, that's a really nice ball from Tua there, man.
Yo, he made a hell of a throw there, and it's Cedric Wilson that made the play too, man. Like fucking hell, Cedric fucking Wilson. But yeah, from
Hey
the
man,
Dolphins standpoint, right? They start the
yep.
second half with the ball, so they have a chance to get 2 drives in a row here. So even though they're stuck 2 scores, when you have back-to-back drives, that's not the same way as being stuck 2 scores in any other situation. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Eagles defense definitely does have to make some plays here. But again, like they've been doing their job so far.
Yep. Hondo. They just Dolphins
Yo,
if it's 17-17 by the start of the second half, I won't be mad at all, man.
yep. No,
Won't
I
be
get
mad
it.
at all.
I get it. We have some very like. So this game is great for Sunday Night Football, and then in 2 weeks we get Bills Bengals. But yo, in between then, we're looking next week at Bears Chargers, and then the week after Bills Bengals, we're looking at Vikings Broncos.
Whew.
And then the week after that, we're looking at Ravens Chargers is good. Oh, it's literally up and down. We're alternating great Sunday Night Football from trash Sunday Night Football. But I'll be real.
Hey, I'll say this though.
Yeah.
If Justin Fields is somehow back next week, hey man, we could beat the
But
Chargers.
yo, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I'm not even looking at it like that. I'm looking at it like, yo, the Chargers always just fucking suck somehow, right? And then the Bears are gonna have to play with a backup quarterback likely. So if Fields plays, like that's cool, right? But then the Chargers are still gonna do their dumb shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind that personally, but
Oh, of course.
that's just me.
Of course. Yo, it's Sunday Night Football. The Chargers is destined for a Justin Herbert pick at the end of the game to end the game. Like, that's just how that shit goes.
Bro, that guy needs some fucking attention because that guy's been getting away with murder, man.
Yo, he needs some attention for his sake. He needs some coaching. But even now with Kellen Moore, shit looks ugly.
Yep.
Like people can't convince me that he doesn't have talent, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter if you're doing nothing with your talent, which
Let's go,
is what's
Tyreek.
happening.
Yeah, bro, some of the throws he missed that Monday night game against the Cowboys were absolutely criminal. And
Yep.
even today, bro, even today he missed a bunch of throws.
Oh yeah. Um. Damn. Never mind. But yeah, watching that play, I was looking at the stuff in the flat, and there was stuff open in the flat, and Tua didn't even look that way, and I'm like, "Fuck, something's open downfield."
Yeah. My parlay's looking good, man. I like this.
Yeah, you're in good shape. You're in good shape.
Doesn't help that Waddle's hurt though, but I have two different parlays to help
Oh,
me.
Nolan Smith's first sack. Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
go, Nolan. Wow, dog.
Yo, this see
Dog.
that hey, Archangel, that's my Georgia dogs right there. I've been a Georgia fan my whole life. Since day one. Yo, let me see this because I wasn't even watching him. Did he just beat a guy with speed around the edge? Oh no, his guy just left him. Yo, 70, what's wrong with you? Yo, 70 left Nolan Smith to block Zach Cunningham. Cut that guy right now. Cut that guy right now.
Yeah, that's awful.
And like I know the principle is you're supposed to take the inside guy, but I feel like you got to make an exception with the inside guy as a linebacker with no shiftiness. Instead of like the athletic pass rusher that could probably like beat Tua even if you gave Tua a head start in a race.
Legit, bro. You could probably injure him or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like you leave Zach Cunningham there, man.
There we go, Tyreek. Oh, Tyreek's
shit.
open.
He's got him.
Oh my god.
He's got him, yo. Like,
oh my god, bro. He's insane, bro. Yeah, your defense.
Just do it into space. God. Just do it into space. Like,
bro.
Literally, I'm throwing it to the pylon, beat them in a foot race to there, and we're not winning that shit with anybody. Like, if Sidney Brown isn't already.
Bradbury got cooked.
Bradbury was basically not playing defense there. Bradbury did not impact anything that happened there. If Sidney Brown wasn't already over the top, that's crazy. But okay, true. I missed this. But shout out to Sarcasm City TV viewers. You guys are tapped into a watch along between two very good football teams that is now a 1-score game and is likely to be a good game from this point onwards. Obviously, I know a lot of people from Sarcasm City are generally going to be European football fans, but if you have any level of interest in American football, this would be a pretty good place to start, man. If you guys want to start watching the sport, you got me and Murtaza here that you're probably pretty familiar with from that channel to ask any questions. If you're obviously somebody who loves this sport already, this is where you're going to get Sarcasm City, like, conversation and banter, but of this sport. So make sure you guys tap in. Make sure you press that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Those are two very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. And that's ultimately what we're here to do, man. We're here to get as big as possible. We're here to get fans of every single fan base in the chat, because that is the goal one day, and even fans on the panel. So I see, like, we got a Niners fan that I've seen in the chat for a couple weeks now. So that's one more fan base we got covered. We got hella fans here, man. We're trying to get more. So make sure you like that video. Make sure you sub to the channel. During halftime, we're going to be talking about all the football that's happened this Sunday. And that's really the game plan here. Sunday night football streams, we watch the game. We talk about the football that happened on the day. Maybe we start to look ahead to that next week. But yeah, this is where it's at. I like my guy Daniel says, if you want to learn the game too, perfect place to be. So that's what it is, people. But 17-10, yo, that That's exactly the drive the Dolphins needed. You can see like that third down play. It it's the first time that like basically it's the first time that the Dolphins got to play down the field. I think that kind of impacted things for the Eagles a little bit because the Dolphins then got their intermediate game going. And then also just generally, I think it gave Miami confidence that they didn't have prior to that point. So, bro, at the end of the day, I said earlier that like it doesn't look like the Dolphins are going to get this from an X's and O standpoint that easily. They're going to need some plays. And yo, look at the two big plays on that drive. Cedric Wilson just made a play, right? It wasn't necessarily open. He just made a play. Tyreek Hill, that wasn't scheme. That was just I'm better than James Bradbury. He just made a play. You got to give Tua credit there. Basically throwing the ball that early into space and just giving Tyreek a chance to go get it, and that's what he does. So, we have a game, people. 39 seconds to go. I don't know if the Eagles are going to be able to get some points here before halftime. They did against the Rams in this situation. So we'll see what happens. But Miami will get the ball to start the second half. And the second half looks like it will be cinema. So stay tapped in
Yeah,
with us, people.
100, bro, 100. Also, I had a also another bet. It was
Yeah.
DraftKings prop that if Tyreek and AJ combined for 150 yards, it was plus 150 odds.
That's done
So I
already,
just
right?
no, it's at 102. So I just took out like $200 out of my bank account and I just put it on there like free double up,
Oh, let's
Just
go.
get some free cash.
Let's go. Oh,
It's at
100%. Yo,
102.
this is the thing, Archangel. Like, I'm an Eagles fan, but the thing is called emotion football, not like Eagles football or some shit like that. Like, I really just want to talk about the sport as a whole. Like, I like being an Eagles fan. It's fun, but like, I don't want to do just Eagles content. You'll typically get more Eagles content than anything else, but I do like this sport enough to like enjoying other teams as well. So that's what we're here for. Four-man rush. Doesn't look like Jalen liked anything down the field. We take the sack, and that will get us to halftime, most likely. Um, yeah, on a play like that, when it's a four-man rush and the pocket collapses like that, I think those are plays where you can probably justify Hurts not liking anything down the field. There's seven guys in coverage. Um, there's a chance that that's oh shit that was Lane Johnson's man. I think that's Lane Johnson's first
Yeah,
sack
yeah, yeah.
given up in 2 seasons. Damn, the streak is over. The streak
Oh
is
wow,
over.
they're just running the clock out.
Hell yeah, man! Like second
Oh,
and
oh
20,
yeah.
they're like
Yeah,
fuck that
fuck
shit
that, fuck that, fuck that.
because the Dolphins had two
Okay.
timeouts too. So now at that point, like not that it's a huge thing, but like you can't fuck that up either. You can't give Miami a chance to get another possession.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's why I said right after the sack, I was like, and that will take us to halftime because you get the fuck out of there at that point. This is
Yep.
the fewest points and fewest yards that they've had in the first half. But yo, they have 113 yards. They had 40 at some point, and then Cedric Wilson made a play. Man, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Yo, it could have been so sweet if they were just at 40. That would have been so nice. But here we
Hell
are,
yeah.
people. Here we are. I think the Eagles are doing some like with the throwback uniforms. They're doing some throwback concerts. Somebody performing a song from '95. So
Yeah,
that
it's a
must be
Kelly
kind of
Green.
yep. That must be kind of ass for the people there. But I'm sure they're having fun otherwise. Yo, I like these uniforms a lot. But I like them as a throwback. There's a lot of Eagles fans that think this should be the main uniform, and I'm not with that.
No, no, no. Like you can't rinse shit like this. Like you have to
Yes.
like you have
Yep.
to have that, like taste like you
Yeah.
just can't repeat it. It just gets old.
Yeah. You need balance with these kind of things.
100%. Like that's why it makes it special. Like if you do it every week,
Yep.
it's not special anymore.
Like what is it called? There's another throwback that's really good, but like I think fuck, what is it? Have you seen the Seattle throwbacks?
I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, it's just like the Seattle throwbacks too. Like I think they look nice too, but if they were the main ones, I don't know, I just wouldn't hit the same.
Oh, the blue ones.
The silver helmet ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just yeah, that looks hard.
Oh, dude. that Detroit new helmet is quite possibly the worst thing I've seen in a while. It looks like they had a kid draw that shit up. And I know that it's a throwback to some helmet that they had in the 40s
Yeah,
or some shit, but that shit is actually like it's disgraceful. Like they should not with good conscience be able to sell that shit. That shit should like people buy shit regardless cuz they're just like NFL fiends, but that is nah, man. That's not
ugly,
acceptable. It's one of the ugliest things I've seen.
ugly.
Like for the people who haven't seen this, what? Whoa! Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, that's
What is
nasty.
this? What is this? What is this random stripe in the middle? It actually kind of makes it harder to see, and as bad as it is. And yo, they're wearing it with the gray uniforms too. They're wearing it like this. This looks so bad. Yo, like you know how you know what it reminds me of, oddly enough? You know how Drake got Adonis to drop his last album cover? It looks
Oh
like somebody on the
hell
Lions had a kid draw that shit up.
no. Do you listen to Adonis' song?
Oh, yeah, bro, of course, but like, but why would I like,
He's so fucking ass.
bro? Like
He's so
it's.
bad. Why
I
would you
hate
put
that
that
he did
out
that. So
though?
I hate that he did that because it's like I understand that you can put anything out. You can literally do whatever you want, and people will consume it because they're idiots, right? I understand that. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Doesn't mean you should. Exactly, bro.
Yo, you know, have you heard that little kid from Atlanta that raps that
Bro,
they keep putting
exactly. I
up
was
on
gonna say the
Instagram?
same thing, bro.
The
Like, it's
funniest
not
thing
like,
that
oh, he's just a kid, bro. There's kids out here doing producing good music. Ain't
yo,
nothing like that,
yo, you know how funny it would be if like somebody's kid who's actually nice like put out a diss track? Like, why are you getting your kid smoked like that?
bro. You're just asking to get cooked, man.
Actually, actually, and the fact that they did a whole music video, they spent so much money on that bullshit.
Oh man,
And it's just like you don't have to force it. Like, because here's the thing, right? Like,
legit.
let's say he gets good at it when he's like 12 or something, right? Do it then, right? Don't set him up like this. Don't make him have like don't make them this attached to him for however long it's attached to him. It's just so stupid, man. I hated that so much. And yo, it I didn't actually I didn't like the album, but also like I can play Daylight, but then that shit comes on in the middle of Daylight. And I'm like, okay, now I don't
Yeah,
like Daylight either. And now fuck this song too. And I probably would have
yeah,
played this if this wasn't here. So yeah, I
yeah.
just really I just I hate his approach to things, man. I just
Yeah, he is.
fucking Adonis, man. Yo, Archangel Music, do you make music or like do you post music related stuff? Like, what's the music in your name? I'm just curious. Cause like, yo, what if Archangel Music actually has bars and like he's the next up and we just don't know it? Like he's just casually in this chat. Actually, yo, what if he's ass? Like, let me look at his channel real quick. Okay, you don't make music, but like, do you like post music content or something? Like, I'm just curious. It's a very specific name.
Hmm. What you got, a label or something?
I was gonna say, yo, you know what's funny, right? I had a little family event the other day. Oh, you make music videos? That's dope. I had a little family event, and like, I was like chilling with my 9-year-old little cousin. Yo, it turns out this guy makes like random edits. He doesn't post them, but like he was just showing me these edits and like he makes random like like how they have like comps for footballers, but like sometimes it's not even actually like them playing. It's just like random shots of them with music in the background. Like this kid does that shit for rappers, and I just thought it was really weird. But like, I guess that's what young kids do now. But this guy has like this random Ice Cube edit of just like different shots with music playing in the background and like all kinds of effects and shit. So I thought about that because I was like, yo, I was telling him just post that shit because you never know. Like people consume random shit. But you make music videos. That's what it is. Okay. Interesting.
Hmm.
Where are
Oh
you from, by
man.
the way? Like, I'm assuming you live in the States, but I'm just curious as to where you're from.
Bro, do you know any good place to like edit stuff? Like, if I was
Like
to
an
make
app,
like a little movie, like,
like a program to edit things on.
yeah. Like,
So I know the
cause
most like plain, like the most basic professional one that's like gonna get you everything you need is like Adobe Premiere Pro. But then there's like
Premiere
you
Pro.
have to
Okay.
pay to use it obviously, and like that is like what professionals use to make like great high quality expensive shit, right? If you need more basic stuff done, like you could probably get away with not going that high in terms of like price wise. But he says he uses VideoPad, which I'm not familiar with. But I think it's called CapCut or ClearCut or some shit like that. It's an app on the phone that's also pretty popular. But yeah,
Oh
shout out
shit!
TJ Warren.
I get it free from my school.
Oh, you're
Shit,
good then. Get Premiere Pro then. You're straight. What kind of movie are you looking to make?
bro. I was gonna. I'm going back home to Pakistan, right? So I
Oh,
was gonna just take videos, like, essentially just vlog everything,
let's go.
like, and make like an hour video. But I won't post it or nothing. It'll just be for myself.
Oh, that's dope. I like stuff like that. That's dope. That shit doesn't have to be for everybody, but that's a cool thing to
Yeah,
have for yourself.
for like obviously family and shit. Like, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, shit
That's
like that lasts forever, you know?
yeah,
It'll literally go on from like after you pass away and shit. Like thinking about it that
yeah,
way is pretty
100.
cool.
Bro, because you realize, right? So I was 14 when I moved here, and I haven't gone back since 2015, bro.
Yeah,
So this is my first time back, like actually being an adult, like remembering shit.
yeah. Are you gonna
So
go back to like where you actually used to live, or you just gonna go into like a big city?
yeah, so I used to live in the big city in
Oh, it's
Karachi.
lit.
So, but I'm gonna go there, and I used to, because we have a village, like
Yeah,
in the interior, in the
yeah.
countryside, and I want to go
Everybody does.
visit
Yeah,
that as well. So all my like family lives in the city, but we also
yeah.
go back there, for like the weekends and stuff. So we're gonna go there for a bunch. Like, I'm gonna go all across the country. So
That's
I'm
dope.
like,
That's dope. Nah, yeah, you should do that. It'll be fun and it'll be a good thing to
yeah,
have.
oh
um,
no,
but yeah, shout out TJ Warren TV, our resident Broncos fan when it comes to Sarcasm City American football content. We don't really need him because like nobody cares about the Broncos right now, but there will come a point in time where we're gonna need TJ Warren's expert analysis on the Broncos.
yeah, I appreciate him today though. That helped us out a lot.
Yeah, it
Firstly,
did.
beat the Packers and
Yeah,
got us a better draft pick. Like,
yeah,
crazy.
for sure. Nah, that's actually big. You just finished a project called the Complete Beatles Remake. What did you do with the Beatles? You live in Williamsport. Is that Pennsylvania? Are you a Niners fan in Eagles
Nah,
territory? Where's Williamsport?
in Indiana, I thought.
Shit, I don't know. He'll let us know. Um, yeah, you are the resident Niners fan. You're the person we're going to need to call on when it comes to that. By the way, if you're interested in being on the stream, like a lot of people aren't, because like sometimes people don't want to like obviously be here. But oh, it's in Pennsylvania. Say less. Is it closer to Pittsburgh or Philly? But yeah, you're our resident Niners fan. We're gonna have to ask you questions whenever we need expert analysis. But yeah, if you ever want to be on the stream, let me know because like I'm pretty open with this shit. You don't have to be on camera like Murtaza. Like you can be just like mic only. But yeah,
Oh,
let me know.
Pennsylvania. Okay, okay.
Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm also not on camera because I'm just in bed, so I try to do all that.
Bro, I'm only on camera because it's my stream. A lot of the times
Yeah,
when I'm
yeah,
on Sarcasm City, I'm not trying to be on camera because, like, why would you?
legit.
Close
No
to
point.
Scranton and close to Buffalo near the New York border. Say less. It's close to Buffalo. That means you're pretty close to me because, like, I'm about an hour 15 minutes from Buffalo. I'm in Toronto right now.
Mhm. You eat chicken, right?
Yeah.
So have you ever? So you probably been to Buffalo. Like, is the wings actually good there? Like, I just
Actually,
myth.
so interesting you bring this up. So you know what it is? I think the
What's up?
wings are actually good, right? But there's a famous place in Buffalo called Duff's. So Duff's is apparently where the buffalo wing was invented, right? And I'll be so
Okay.
real with you, Duff's is mid. Like
Oh,
Duff's, there's nothing special about that shit. To be fair, I don't even actually
okay.
like buffalo sauce. Um, generally, so maybe that was my bias there. But yeah, I don't know. Like generally, like I've had good wings out there. Um, but yeah, Duff's is not like that. So if you hear about it, like, because I'm sure that's the thing in Chicago, right? Like I'm sure the most popular like deep dish spots actually not that good.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that everywhere. The most popular Philly cheesesteak spots in Philly are not the ones you're supposed to go to.
That's what
It's
I've
like a
heard too.
yeah. So
That's what I've
yeah,
heard too.
Duff's in Buffalo is not it, but like I don't actually know the names of the other places I've been to where it was good. Also, I haven't been to Buffalo that many times,
Okay.
but like yeah, yeah. That's just my advice is just to avoid Duff's. I
Mm.
tell this to everybody.
If you guys, if you're ever in Chicago and you want to get deep dish,
Yeah,
Giordano's and Lumanati's is the famous ones. Don't go there. I mean, they're good, but like Pequod's, that's the one.
yeah,
So just remember that. And yeah, I heard
yeah,
that about Philly. Like everyone is like the famous ones are Joe's and Pat's,
yeah.
but
And Geno's.
everyone's yeah, and Gino's. That's what it is. But everyone says this. There's this place called Angelo's that make the best
Yo,
cheesesteak.
that's interesting. Okay, so I've been to Philly enough times where I've tried all the different like cheese. I've tried a bunch. There's a place called Woodrow's that
Okay,
I've tried where it's the best that I've had, right?
okay.
But I've tried a bunch. I haven't tried. I don't think I've tried Angelo's yet. I
You
but
should
I
go there.
I've had at least 7 different spots at this point in like the last 3 years.
The
No
Angelo's
bullshit.
is also yeah. What's up? What's up?
When me and my friend go to Philly, like we actually like only eat cheesesteaks while we're out there. It's a disgusting diet, but it's like, yo, we're here for like 1 or 2 days. Fuck it. Like
That's yeah. That's yeah. That's
I can't
funny.
eat this anywhere else.
Yeah,
It's
no, I hear
nasty,
that.
but it's satisfying. It's a straight alcohol and cheesesteak diet.
I respect that, man. That's yeah, that's fine. But Angelo's. I don't know if you know like Dave Portnoy does the pizza reviews as well, right? So he did the
Hold up.
pizza.
Your audio just like kind of cut out a bit. Like not like a your connection. It's like something happened to your mic.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me
Okay,
now?
you're good now. You're good. You're good.
So, what's his face? You know Dave Portnoy, right? He does the pizza
Yeah.
reviews.
Hmm.
So he did Angelo's. He did the pizza there and the cheesesteak, and like he rated it like crazy high, like one of the best in America high.
Shit.
So yeah, Angelo's is apparently really good pizza and stuff. So I want to really go try that,
Yo, what other food is good in Chicago?
bro. Hot dogs, the best hot dogs in the
Yeah.
world, and we have we have the best wings. Like
Okay.
I don't know if you know like Harold's, like mild sauce, like
I've heard of Harold's, yeah.
bro, Harold's is crazy. So it's that, it's the pizza. Oh my god, Tyreek, let's go.
It's that same play. A bunch of
Uh,
shit underneath. The Tua doesn't even look at it. Tyreek's open down the field.
I already hit my play on one of them, so that's huge. I need Waddle back though. I don't know if he is, but yeah. So it's the deep dish pizza. It's like Chicago, like stuff we are known for. It's the
Yeah.
hot dogs and it's the beef hot dogs, not pork hot dogs. By the way, like Chicago is like very heavy on Vienna beef,
Oh, okay.
and
Interesting. Is it a
uh,
European thing? Like, is that what it is? Are there Europeans in Chicago that did
yeah,
that?
there's a lot of Europeans, but I don't know if they did that. But there is a lot of
Because like,
Polish people
yo, because
here.
you know what it is? There's a lot of European countries that they get hot dogs right because they spice the meat like actually like it's just unique. The way they have their own swag to it, it's different. But like for example, like American hot dogs, it tends to just be like there might be flavoring on the outside, but they don't
Mm-hmm.
actually like put spices in the meat early in the process. But
Mm-hmm.
Europeans get that shit right. So
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you mentioned Vienna beef, I wouldn't be surprised if that's like the European influence.
Yeah, that's like it's really good. Let's go Mostert.
Getting
Um,
the tough yards.
so it's that. It's like I said, the pizza, the Harold's, like, but it's not just Harold's. Like that type of the mild sauce is really the main thing. And there's Uncle Remus as well. So they're like the big competition. So that really good soul food here. It's a lot of good food, bro. Really good burgers and shit.
Interesting.
It's so diverse as well, Chicago. Like, and if you want Indian food, like
Yeah.
or like Pakistani food, Desi food, there's a whole street. It's called
Mm.
Devon Street. Just crazy filled with that stuff, and it's some of the best I've had in America. Like that cuisine.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, yo. Like, I feel like anywhere where brown people are in mass, somebody's gonna get the brown food right.
Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. There's a ton of brown people here, bro. There's so many
Yeah,
brown people here. There's probably a bunch in Toronto as well.
shit ton, bro. Like,
Yeah, there's a shit. Yeah.
like so many. I just like there's just a shit ton of every ethnicity here. Like Toronto's been taken over by immigrants, so it's like any ethnic food you want here, you're gonna get that. Um, Canadian food, like actual Canadian food, is just not it. It's just like it's the immigrants that brought the culture and the flavor.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, that's just all of America, basically.
Basically, yeah, basically, because
Yeah,
like in
it's
reference to this comment, like people bring the food.
yeah.
Yo, awesome holding penalty there. Totally wiping out a bunch of yards. Like that guy probably like if he doesn't hold there, Tyreek probably gets driven out of bounds like 2-3 yards earlier. But that's still like a 5-6 yard play. My guy was holding and it wasn't even worth it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, it's so good that was to Salvon Ahmed. And that's probably part of the reason it was that open. Well, not open, but it was there.
Yeah.
Yo, like you're asking Salvon Ahmed to make a pretty tough play there to make the catch right by the sidelines with a safety bearing down on him.
If that's Tyreek, he's probably beating that man and
Exactly.
scoring a touchdown. Like
Exactly.
it's
Exactly. Because that's how the touchdown was scored.
yep.
All right, 3rd and 18, you got to get off the field here. 3rd and 18, out of field goal range with this situation the game was in, you got to get out to. Okay, it looks like we snuffed the screen out. Let's go.
Nice. All right.
Let's go.
Nice. Nice.
Big defensive stop there from Philly, man. Big, like, we just needed the momentum to stop because between that drive that they got last before the half and the sack, just we needed to halt the momentum. Okay, it's time for an 8-minute drive. That's what we need right now. Yo, Leon, I don't even necessarily know like exactly how to describe it, but just like the basic cuisine of like fucking pancakes and eggs and pork and shit like that. On like, because here's the thing, right? There's some
Wait, what?
things that they try
Oh,
to
Canadian
describe,
food.
yeah, that they try to describe as Canadian food. That's like actually just indigenous food, and that's crazy. But like, I mean, if you just look at the history of it, it's realistically just like English food, same type of shit, like carbs and pork.
And poutine.
Oh yeah, so poutine is you give that to Montreal or like Quebec, just generally like the French part of Canada, because like I forget what it was, but some economic struggle just had people putting fucking cheese and gravy on fries, and literally poutine. The name comes from like French people now who don't understand English, just giving a name like trying to say pudding to just describe what that shit is. So that's real nasty. But that counts technically. That's Canadian food.
That's yeah. That sounds nasty. I'm not a fan of gravy whatsoever. So maybe
Yo,
that's just me.
it's actually
But
like it's one of those foods where like even if you like it, right? It's like high quality, low quality food. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like street food in certain places, it's like, yo, this food is bullshit, but I enjoy it. If you like poutine, it would still fall under that category. I don't like it because like to me, there's a million better ways to consume fries. Fries are such a great thing. You don't have to put gravy on that shit and cheese and eat it just by itself.
It looks nasty, bro.
Bro, like there's there's a million ways you can consume fries that's more fun. Like those fries, those places where they take fries and they put shit on it. Like they might put a little bit of chicken on it. They'll put some sauces on it. They'll put some cheese on it. Like that's a great way to eat fries. Gravy and cheese is not it. Okay, but here's the
That's
thing,
nasty.
Leon. Maybe it's because you're where poutine is from. Maybe I get shit poutine, but like I'm not right. I'm not there with you. The best food comes from food trucks. Yo, food trucks are
Eh,
amazing. I
yeah.
I was in Houston while they had a Mexican food truck festival, and I had a great time. That's all I'm gonna say.
Food truck has great food, but I don't say the best food. Like I still take a lot of spots over.
Not fair.
Like I
But
think food truck food has like a ceiling. You know?
I also think food truck food is for certain purposes, right? Like, because it's like if you had to eat food truck food every single day for the rest of your life, it wouldn't be all that,
Yeah, yeah,
right? You couldn't do that. But like, for example, if you're out, food truck food is great. If I'm gonna eat at
yeah.
home, I'd probably want something else. Yeah, you're not
100.
wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Leon.
Hey, Pakistani food's better than Indian food though, and I have actually got this proven by
But
my
what is
friends.
Indian food, bro? What is Indian food?
Like it's like specific dishes because it's really the same stuff.
AJ
It's
Brown, by the
like
way, got you about 9 of your yards.
okay, all right, we like that. We like that. 56. How so? He is on 83. He's on 56. So that's what 139, right?
Yeah,
Or no?
yeah, I believe so. What did you say? 83 plus 56?
Yeah.
Yeah, 139. So you're
All
11
right.
away.
So 11 away from this that one, but the other one. So I need 225 passing yards from Hertz. He's on 152. 250 from Tua. He's on 150. 40 rushing yards from Swift. He's on 35. And 70 from AJ. He's on 56. Yep. Looking good,
They all look
boys.
good as long as the game doesn't turn into some defensive showdown. You're in a good spot.
Yeah, yeah. We're looking good here. We also need Jalen Waddle back for the other parlay, but we'll take this one. Let's go, DeAndre.
But yeah, so the reason I ask what is Indian food is because like there's so much different shit that counts as Indian food. But then the thing is with Pakistani food is like I haven't eaten it that much. But what I do like about Pakistani food is because like all the Hindu Indian food that doesn't have meat, as somebody that enjoys like chicken and beef, the fact that like usually that's involved in Pakistani food in some way, shape, or form, I like that part of it. But I
Yeah,
also just
yeah.
haven't had enough.
The thing is, like, a lot of Indian food is like based on like spices and like pause on this. Like Pakistani food like highlights the meat in all the
I know.
dishes, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, you
So
mentioned this before.
so
So
that's
that's the thing.
that's
If you're
that's how it
somebody that
is.
likes the meat better, pause, then you're gonna prefer Pakistani food.
Oh my god, that's a crazy thing. Oh my god, that's a
Hey,
crazy
bro, it's your food. It's your culture's food, not mine.
No, I didn't tell you to say that though. He
But
said
it's
some
not my
wild
cuisine.
shit.
It's yours.
I didn't tell you to say that though.
But
That's
that's
no,
what you
you
have
just
to say.
oh no no
That's the
no
reality.
no. Oh my lord.
It's
You
pause the
said
meat eater's cuisine.
you said you said that's wild. You said
It's
if
the
you like
truth.
the meat, if you like the meat. Oh hell no.
But that's the defining category. Because
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
if
it
you
is. It
don't,
is though. It
if
is.
you
It is. It
don't,
is. It is. It is. It actually is.
because yo, like from what I found, like Punjabi Pakistani food and Punjabi like Indian food, pretty similar, but meets
Yeah,
the
it
difference.
is. It is.
Meets the difference.
It is pretty similar. Okay, they gotta stop here.
They got to stop. Yo, don't tell me Eli Apple contributed, man. Hell no. I hate it here. All right, so trading punts to start this half. That's not ideal. That
That's
ball's got to
also
be ahead of
behind him.
AJ. Yeah, that ball's got to be ahead of AJ. There's also no defender that you're keeping it away from either, so that could have been like way more ahead of him.
Yeah, it's gotta be better. They get good field positioning, probably. Let's see. Let's see,
Yeah,
Barrios, what
he's
you
gonna
got?
get some yards. Got it to like the 36.
36, 37. All right, here we go, Tua. Your team needs you. Big drive. Well, this is what I'll say though. Like, how I say it's better is like, me and my friends, right?
Yeah.
We in our friend group we have one Indian person. Obviously, me being
Yeah.
the Pakistani person. There's like two black people, two Mexicans, and like four white people, right?
Okay.
So we did
So you
that
guys are
because
like
we
the
were
United Nations.
legit. We were arguing, right? And we were like, me and the Indian dude, we were like, I was like, Pakistani food's better. He's like, Indian food's better. So what we did is, we went to each the best Indian and the best Pakistani restaurant in Chicago, and then everyone took their votes at the end,
Mm.
and Pakistani restaurant won. So that's how I decided.
Maybe your friends have bad taste. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Hey man, this is hey.
I get it. So
It gives
what
and
dishes
gets.
did you guys have from the Pakistani place? I'm curious.
So we had karai, we had a bunch of like barbecue, we had biryani, we had nahari. What else did we have? I don't remember, but that's the gist of it.
Do you cook?
I can cook,
Okay.
but like not like that though. I can't cook Pakistani food.
Yeah, I'm in the same spot. I can cook like normally, but I can't cook brown food like that.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm gonna learn one day though. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
learn one day.
just it's too tough, man. The Lions, yep. Peter, you hopping on or what? Because I want to talk about this. I don't think we have yet. Alam's just on a quick hiatus. He will be back.
Yeah,
There
we
he
back.
is. Shorter than Tom Brady's retirement, man.
Hmm.
The first time round.
Hmm.
Weren't Eli Apple and Tyreek was beefing, right?
Yeah. They're not. When
That's
they
what it
signed
was.
when he signed to the Dolphins, that was the thing. It was like, what is that gonna be like? But I think like the thing with Tyreek Hill, right? I don't think he takes shit like that seriously. Like, like I don't think he would be the type to be like, fuck that guy forever.
Yeah.
So
You see Debo and what's his CJ beefing?
yeah, of course. That's funny though, because like CJ, oh shit, they got the chunk play on the
Oh,
ground.
Mostert.
The thing interesting about that is like, well, obviously, again, like I still don't necessarily know if I believe it, but CJ was like, yo, when Trent's not there to protect you on and off the field, like, yo, like you're not about that life. So I'm just like, when people start talking about off the field stuff, usually I don't believe them. I still don't know if I all the way believe CJ, but he might be one of those ones.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, another thing I was gonna talk about is when Tyreek got cooked. I immediately remembered Debo saying that guy's trash. You remember that when he was like, "Yeah, what's his face?" LaShawn McCoy was like, "Hey, they got two All-Pro corners." He's like, "Nah, one."
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's 2 plays in a row now of Miami getting to the edge. So maybe they found something in the running game. Because I feel like they were running up the middle a lot early, and it wasn't working.
Yeah, now they're going back to the wide zone.
But yeah,
This
um,
stupid pitch shit doesn't work.
the Lions got that ass beat today. Like
They were, bro.
that's a
That was,
humbling. Like you know how you were talking about Lions fans needing humbling. That was it.
yeah, legit. That
That was
was
exactly what
bad.
you were talking about, like in August.
Yeah, it was. That was a beatdown, bro. That was. Oof. Golf played like shit. The running game was shit, and
It was
also
everything.
let's
It was
not
everything.
let's not take away because from the Ravens because that offense was on point today. Lamar was hooping.
They were efficient. Like they were clinical too. Like in terms of getting it done in the red zone. Um, like them getting yards is cool. Like I know they can get yards, but knowing that they could get the job done in the red zone, that was something I think they just needed as a confidence boost. So you'll probably see them like get going a little bit and hopefully get on a
Yeah,
bit of a roll for their sake.
what, bro? As soon as I saw Al Gahor like catch that touchdown, I'm like, yeah, they're on it
Mm.
today. I'm like, yeah, now this guy's catching passes or touchdowns. Like, yeah, they're doing something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tyreek!
That's a drop. But yo,
Oh my
shout out to
God,
Tyreek.
Tyreek!
But also, that's the same concept. Three times that it's worked now.
No,
Um,
Tyreek.
they're gonna hit a big play on the inverse of this at some point because they're setting it up. Tyreek basically going vertical from that side of the field and a bunch of shit being underneath. Tua's not even looking at the shit underneath, and he's taking the shot to Tyreek because it's there. At some point, we're gonna adjust to that, and that shit's gonna be open in the flat. So that's something we gotta watch for. Oh shit, they're going for it. Interesting.
Damn, no penalty. Why are
Yo,
we going to Cedric Wilson
shout
though?
the
Like,
refs, man. Shout the refs. I think the first read wasn't there. I think because Tua kind of clutched the ball like he wanted to throw, but he didn't. Then he threw it. The pocket was collapsing. He got rid of it early, but like, or he got rid of it before it actually did. I think he wanted Durham Smith.
oh nah, that's a penalty, bro. Look at that. Yeah, that's yeah.
I'll be
Bradbury's
so real.
cooked.
I'll be so real. I think if the ball placement was better, he gets that flag. And it's not that the ball placement was bad, but if the ball placement was better, he probably gets that call.
Yeah,
At
man.
the same
That's
time, from the refs, or like if you're a person that doesn't think that that's a call, I think thing is like, are you saying it's pass interference or a face mask?
I don't know what it's both in my
Because you know
eyes.
what
Like
it
I don't
is.
know what you
I honestly
classify it.
don't think a swipe like I don't think a guy's hand in the way should cause you to jerk like that. That's not pass interference to me because that shouldn't be enough contact unless he grabs your face mask, which at that point it's a face mask. You know, like if you want to call that a face mask, whatever, right? Like you can call that a face mask because you can see his head jerked. But I'm looking at it like it's either a face mask or it's nothing. Because if you don't think he grabbed, if the ref saw that and he didn't think that he grabbed his face mask, you're looking at that like it's a flop. See, but Daniel's saying it's a face mask, he grabbed it. So if it's a face mask, it's a face mask. Like you can't argue
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You can't
That's
argue
yeah.
that.
Or it's illegal contact because it's more
Uh
than 5 yards down the field.
the thing is, I think illegal contact is a pre-throw penalty usually, right? I think because the thing is like if it's contact when the ball's in the air, then it's pass interference. But also again, like the thing about that is that like Bradbury's not actually he has his arms out to play defense, and like Cedric turns into his hand. And again, by grabbing the face mask, that's the penalty. But yo, you turn into somebody's hand, that shouldn't throw you off that much. That's not enough contact. Like that kind of like incidental contact isn't a big enough deal to me. But again, he jerked his head that hard. I don't think because he flopped, because he got there, he got his face mask grabbed. And if that's the case, that's a penalty in this sport, right? So
Hmm.
that's how I
Yeah.
look at it. Because like, think about it. If Bradbury doesn't grab his face mask there, that guy's hand being there and your face hitting his hand should not stop you. You still go like make your cut that you're making and go get that ball. But yeah, if he grabbed your face mask, he grabbed your face mask. But yo, again, shout out to the refs. That's 3 calls in a row that I'm loving. Could have gone either way, but they went my way. So shout out
Yeah.
the zebras.
See, man. All right, let's go Eagles. Let's go Jalen, man. Back to AJ.
Last drive was the first punt. I'm not trying to see that shit again. Oh, bro, it's
Oh!
a pick six.
Oh my! What?
Yo, another tipped pass pick, bro. I hate it here.
Dog.
That's a crazy play, man. I hate it here. 2 weeks in a row, 2 big picks like that.
Damn. This play calling also. I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't think that play calls the problem. It's just bad execution. Like people are gonna say that that's like a accident, like that just happened. To me, that's on Jalen because like you have to know what you can and can't throw over, right? Like that's a part of the quarterback position is like this throw is possible because it's there, or it's not possible because something's in the way. Like Hurts can't like he can't be that confused about what he can and can't throw over. If there's a guy there, because that play was an RPO, he could have handed that, kept it, or thrown it. You read the play wrong because you couldn't throw the ball that you thought you could throw. He either had to
Yeah.
throw that over him more, and then that maybe alters the decision because maybe then the ball taking more time to get there means it's not open. I haven't seen the replay yet, but you can't read that like that. You can't read that like that because that
Yeah,
throw
that's
wasn't there. It's the same thing like with the pick against the Jets, the second one where his arm got hit as he threw. You again, like when reading the play and making your decision, you have to understand I don't have enough time to make this throw because there's a pass rusher coming, right? And again, with that play, Devontae Smith was open downfield. If he has another half second and he doesn't get hit, that's probably a touchdown. But you don't have the extra half second. It's your job to know that, right? On that play there, it's your job to know, hey, maybe if this defender is not here or this defender is 4 yards deeper, I can have this throw and it's open. But I don't. He's there, right? Like these decisions have to get better. And again, like the fluky part of it is that the ball got batted to the Dolphins player, but that's the nature of these kind of plays. It was a little bit fluky when his arm got hit and the ball went right to a Jets player, but that can happen, right? Like the thing about mistakes like this is like you try to control mistakes because you can't dictate a mistake. It takes a life of its own. These things like the mistake was the read, but then worse shit happened by accident, right? The play against the Jets, the mistake was you didn't understand that you didn't have the time. But that change, like that mistake turned into an interception because of luck. This type of shit can happen, but like you got to get these reads right. So at a tie game now, the other team is on a 14-0 run. This is a big moment, and this is where, like, when you're a quarterback, this is where we see what you're made of. I remember feeling this way in the Super Bowl when he fumbled and the Chiefs ran it back. I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, this is where we see what you're made of as a quarterback. And he went down the next drive and got a touchdown immediately. And it's like, these are these moments where you really get a feel for who somebody is. And we're about to see where Jalen's at right now, because last year he tended to do well in these moments. I don't think this year it's been as consistent because we're a different team. So let's see what Jalen does, man. Let's see.
This is why you get paid the big bucks.
This is why you get paid the big bucks. And this is really where, like, the bulk of your evaluation as a player should come, justifiably.
Hey, also, I'm not gonna lie, Alam.
Yeah.
The streets are saying ball don't lie.
With the ref? Sorry. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I look, you agree with them. Cause look at that,
face
bro.
mask.
That's
a face mask.
Come on, man.
That's a face mask. Yo, we couldn't get that call in the Super Bowl, man. What the hell?
Yeah. That was
No,
bullshit
like
as
just
well.
specifically this call of like there's contact, but you decide to just keep your the whistle. You just decided what is the expression? Fuck, I don't know, but just don't call that shit.
Yeah.
All right, two tight ends. AJ Brown motions to the right. Let me see what you got. Looks like they're running a play. Pockets collapsing. Hurts gets out just in time.
Here we go,
See, okay.
Hurts.
So here
Oh
we
shit,
have it.
two Dolphins are injured.
Really?
Yep. Look
Damn.
at that.
So yo, I mean, again, right now this is a completely different play. He made the perfect read. He got out just in time, got ahead of everybody, got some yards. But
Yeah,
like,
I think that's his like his quarterback clock, like this
yeah,
pocket clock has to be better. I think he like thinks he
it's
has more time
inconsistent.
than he has.
It's inconsistent. Oh, they just ran into each other helmet to helmet. 51 got smoked. The other one didn't take as much, like, he didn't take the brunt of the hit, but like, it looks like he's down for the same reason. Oh shit, that's Javon Holland too.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
man,
that's
that
tough.
sucks. That's tough.
That's tough. Last night, FSU grabbed Riley Leonard's face mask and ripped his helmet clean off. Wait, hold up. He was playing last night? I thought he got hurt like a week ago. I guess he's back. That's good for him.
Yeah, he played. He played last night.
Ripped his helmet clean off. Yo, that's a tough part of this sport. I wonder if they could do something about like I guess even if you were to make the gaps in a face mask smaller, I guess some defensive linemen have those face masks where there's like no gaps, but that must not be fun to wear and like play with.
Hmm.
But yo,
Yeah.
I just imagine getting like your neck having to deal with the strain of just like all of a sudden out of nowhere, one way your head is facing one way and then the other second is facing the other way. Oh, that must hurt. That must hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's gotta suck, man.
But yeah, 15 people tapped in with us right now. Shout out to everybody watching live. Shout out to everybody that might watch this on the replay. You guys are all as appreciated. If you want to support what's going on, make sure you press that like button and subscribe to the channel. Two very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. If you don't like what's going on, leave a dislike because believe it or not, that helps with the algorithm as well. But yeah, anything that keeps you engaged with what's going on, it helps me out in the long run. So make sure you get to that. The commercial break is done. We are back. It looks like 51 is not in the medical tent. He has his helmet on. He's probably going to check in after he has to take the mandatory one play off. And we'll see what's going on with Javon Holland in due time. But the game is back. And we got 18 minutes left of pretty high stakes football.
All right, let's go.
Play action. Dolphins get a bit of pressure. Hurts again, like on that play, has a
Nice.
pretty good feel for when he needs to get the ball out of his hands and
Nice.
finds Devontae down the field, and we are approaching scoring territory.
All right, let's go to AJ here. Come on. Let's go, Hurts. Let's just get AJ 70 yards. Like, we need that. There you go,
There's
AJ.
AJ for 9.
Come on, AJ.
$237. 2nd and 2. We can run the ball. Like we don't have to duck from the running game for this long. So it looks like AJ Brown needs 6 more yards for you.
Yep, around that. Let's go, DeAndre.
Swift finds the yards. First and 10 from the 28. Sadly, no Julio. Check down to DeAndre. Oh, shit. Shout out to 55. You got shook. You got shook. So as soon as Swift caught the ball, I was about to say one-on-one ISO in the flat. I couldn't get it out, though, because he shook him before I had the opportunity. But that's what that is. That Swift is technically like not open in the sense that his man is right there. But, bro, when you put athletes like Swift in space, you take that. I'm taking DeAndre Swift one-on-one in space against a lot of people in the league. Hurts takes the RPO. That is a very dangerous read there.
Come
that
on,
was
man.
not
Zacchaeus, bro. Come on, Hurts.
Dude, that was
bro.
an incredibly tight window. Like that was not really there. I think that's a terrible read. Again, like RPO situation, he can hand this off or throw it. He decides to throw in that tight ass window between two Dolphins to his third wide receiver, which probably should be your fourth or fifth on the team.
Way behind him as well.
And it's a bad ball, but also like that's what happens when you try to force it into tight windows. It's hard to get the placement right when you have to try to be so precise, but that's why you don't make the throw in the first place. That's why that's a bad read.
Let's go, Hurts.
Got it very open.
Come on, man.
Just scaring people for no reason.
Come on, man. AJ, come on. AJ, please. Just jump ball to AJ.
All right, man.
Come on.
Take it easy, Daniel.
Peace out, Daniel.
All right. Red zone time. This is where the offense tends to bog down, but we can't be getting a field goal here, man. This has to be 7. This has to be 7.
It will be. Oh, shit. Big Fletch is hurt or out?
He was hurt earlier in the game. I think he's back, but I don't know.
All right. One-on-one, downfield, top of the screen. AJ. Yep.
Oh, shit. AJ just said, y'all can't tackle me.
Big boy.
AJ just said, y'all can't tackle me.
Hit the weight room, you little bitch.
Okay.
Hit the weight room.
Facts. Hey, don't be bitter. Don't be bitter. Be bigger. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that shit too small. But okay. To revisit what we were just saying, this is moments like what just happened to Hurts. How they respond is incredibly important. I think Hurts probably made a couple bad plays there, but every other play in this drive was good. A lot of getting the ball out at the exact moment. There was a play where he got out of the pocket and ran at the right moment. That was a really good throw to AJ Brown. The throw to Goddard was good. All in all, pretty good response to the bullshit that was that pick 6. But fourth quarter, the way the game's going, I'm thinking we probably get 2 more drives. Got to get those 2 drives right. And the way I'm looking at it too, if Miami goes down and scores, right, they'll probably take, based on how Miami play football, they'll probably take 4 minutes off the clock. If that happens and we get the ball back with 11 minutes, I need an 8-minute drive. Let's ice the game. Go get 7, take your time, put Miami in a position where they have to throw. They don't have enough time to really be running. You don't have to respect everything they do in terms of fakes. That's the situation we need to be in.
Oh, 100%. AJ
Brown Archangel, it happened. It happened. He's thrown some picks this year. He didn't throw picks like that. He's already thrown more picks this year than he did last year. I'm pretty sure. It's been happening. But yeah, it's just something he has to get better at. I think the Eagles should keep running it. I think next drive you'll see that. At the same time, though, right? You say that, but the Dolphins are playing with 2 backup corners. Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey aren't playing. You're seeing backups on the outside. So at the same time, I can understand the approach just being like, we have Devontae and AJ. Fuck these corners.
31.
Big moment for the defensive line, man. I need some Jalen Carter, saying Hassan Reddick. Those are my guys. I need them to make a play.
Hmm. You know what? We could come to an agreement here. I could get my Tyreek yards and Tua yards,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
we can get a fumble at the 1 yard line. You know, like I could care less. All I
Oh
need is
yeah. Nah,
yards.
we can do that. We can do that. I'm with
Why are
that.
we taking a timeout here, bro? What,
Was it a delay of game situation?
bro? I have no idea.
I'm with that though. Burn a timeout for no reason. When first couple weeks when AJ Brown wasn't getting targets, I traded for AJ Brown in the dynasty league that I'm in, and yo, I'm so happy with that trade. Um, I basically traded a couple of the rookies I drafted. So I traded Musgrave and Chase Brown and a first and second round pick for AJ Brown. So it's like because I'm
Damn.
good, that first round pick is going to be like the 11th or 12th pick in a rookie draft. So you're going to get the 11th or 12th best rookie. Second round pick probably going to be like the 23rd or 24th best rookie, which was Musgrave for me this past year because I lost in the finals. So I traded all those players for AJ Brown, and he really he let me have AJ Brown. So it's a little bit
Wow.
unbalanced because on my team I have Swift, Goddard, and AJ Brown, but my team's so good, man.
I mean, it makes sense. The Eagles are one of the best teams in the league, like
Because I
arguably
also
the
have
best.
so my core for this fantasy team, it's a dynasty league. So I have these guys consistently, and like in this league, I haven't won it yet, but I've always been like either the highest scoring team or second highest. But like, so I have Pat Mahomes. My running backs are DeAndre Swift and Nick Chubb, but I have Jerome Ford as well. So I bounced back from the Nick Chubb injury pretty decently. Then I have Diggs, Tyreek, and now AJ Brown at receiver with Dallas Goddard at tight
Fuck.
end. So I basically also I have Justin Tucker. So like I basically
Woo.
every week I just have to figure out that second flex spot. So like it's usually I'm deciding between James Conner, Cortland Sutton, and then like I have a bunch of random guys. So like in Dynasty, you get 30-man rosters because like the whole idea is like you're building a team over the years. So like on my 30-man roster, I have random guys like Jerick McKinnon and like fucking Marquez Valdez Scantling, um just random guys. Like sometimes I can get a performance out of them. Nicole Hardman, Kenny Gainwell, Devin Singletary, just all these random guys. But yo, it's just like it's the most fun I have in fantasy because like I drafted really well in that initial draft, and the initial draft in a dynasty league is everything. So I've been doing well, man. I just got to get this chip. But like so far, I'm like, it's just like almost every week I'm the highest scoring team. I'm outscoring the second highest team by 100 so far, 110.
Damn.
So we need to bring the W home right now. I'm looking at 173 points for the week. It's a good
Whew.
time because I walked into this game with DeAndre Swift, Dallas Goddard, AJ Brown, and Tyreek Hill playing tonight, and I was just like, yo, I'm about to do numbers right now. And this
Yeah,
game isn't
that's.
even the shootout that it could have been. Imagine if this was like Rams Chiefs on Monday Night Football.
Oh, that would have been.
I would have got to 200.
Yeah, that's insane, man. I need one of those games, like game like that again in my life, man.
Same. That
That
was
game
cinema.
was just, oof,
You just had to be there.
bro. Best game I've ever seen.
Yep. Mostert with a more normal run to what the rest of the night has looked like. Two big runs in a row, and now they got him, I think, on a 3 yards down the field there. So You take that 2nd and 7. Probably you're going to see a passing play here. That's why I'm looking at my edge rushers right here. I'm saying I need to play. Four-man rush. Nolan Smith is on the field, and there's a flag on the play. Give me illegal formation, illegal shift.
Probably false start.
All right, got behind the sticks now. All of a sudden, 2nd and 12. Looks like Fletcher's back in the game, but yeah, it looks like the center was late to snap the ball.
Yeah, that's bad.
By the
for
way,
him.
their starting center isn't playing. This is a backup in here. Yo, shout out the refs, man. Eagles got no penalties. It's lit. Ooh, that's another close.
Oh, Tyreek.
Another close one. Yo, Eli Ricks on an island with Tyreek. Why are we playing with fire like this, man? What the hell are we? Eli Ricks on an island with Tyreek. Look at this shit. That's not zone coverage. That is one-on-one. And why are we doing this?
That was a hold as well.
Facts.
He literally was grabbing his jersey, bro.
Facts.
You guys are getting away with this.
Bama rookie corners and holding. Name a better duo.
Damn, man.
But again, why is he
Waddle, top of the screen.
One-on-one?
Find him, Tua. There you go.
Did exactly what you said.
There you go.
Did exactly what you said. Look at the Eagles trying to say that was short as if it wasn't like a good half yard over. But yo, why are we so off right there? Like, it looks like Darius Slay is giving him 15 yards. And like, I understand respecting the speed. It doesn't have to be 15 yards though.
Yeah, that's a bit wild.
It just doesn't have to be like that. I think we're probably getting a running play here. Hopefully we snuff this out. Well, Tua kept it. Looks like he had an option. Finds Cedric Wilson is out here hooping.
Bro.
Cedric Wilson is out here hooping. Has he been healthy all year?
I don't know.
Yo, this is crazy. This is kind of wild. I don't know, bro, because I don't feel like he's been hooping this year, and then all of a sudden, out here making sideline plays that aren't simple plays.
Bro, that's like a back shoulder.
Yes.
What the hell?
But that's the other side of it too. Is like Tua is trusting him when he needs a play.
Yeah, this is.
Oh shit! Salvon Ahmed almost broke that play. I mean, like ruined the play, not like made a play. Like that was bad. That was almost really bad. It was had to have been late, or Salvon Ahmed was early. Yo, easiest sack Jalen Carter is gonna get in his career. All right, 2nd and 13. They're behind the sticks, man. D-line. I need you guys to cook something up for me. Jalen Carter's not on the field. Fuck. Oh shit. Yo, the center is out here wilding. The center's out here trying to snap this game away.
Yeah, this guy's tripping, bro.
Oh, this is a sleeper, by the way. Bills Vikings last year was cinema.
Oh, the crazy Jefferson catch.
Crazy Jefferson catch, the fumble, all of it was crazy, man. That was actually a very crazy game. Yeah, me too, by the way. I did not see the Steelers winning. The Steelers are the worst 4-2 team I've ever seen in my life. That's no exaggeration. Yo, Ricks is one-on-one with Tyreek Hill again, man. Fuck. I hate my life. Yo. Oh, shit.
Oh,
shit. Oh, shit. Don't fumble. Get down. Thank you.
Damn. Wow, Tyreek. Oh, Tua.
Yo, he left that in the air for way too long. I see what he was looking, I see what he was looking at, and he wasn't wrong to look at it. But the decision to throw the ball with that much arc was wrong. That throw actually needs to be more on a line, but maybe he doesn't trust Mostert and he thought he needed to put air underneath it to make it an easier catch. But that is just the wrong, again, just like the same way Hertz messed it up, not knowing that he didn't have the space on the ball that got batted. Two of them there messed up knowing that, like, yo, if you leave the ball in the air for that long, a DB is gonna go get it. This is the NFL. Like, this is not Alabama.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
a
what happens.
bad
Because yo,
pass from
Mostert
Tua.
beat Cunningham on the wheel. Mostert did beat Cunningham on the wheel, but the ball is just a DB is gonna get it unless you put it more on the line.
Yeah, man.
All right, yo. So here's the
That's
thing, right? I'm not liking the way, basically, since that Cedric Wilson catch at the end of the first half, haven't been liking how our defenses looked against Miami. So I'm looking at the offense, and it's like it's time for you guys to win this game right here. 8-minute touchdown and call game, right? If you can give the ball back to Miami with 4 minutes up 2 touchdowns, that's like as good as you can get to calling game. So that's just what we need to do right now. We're at our own 17, which means we have 83 yards to go to score a touchdown. 83 yards is is a lot of yardage. So let's take our time, not do anything stupid, not give the ball back. Um, Even though our defense has, like, clearly it looks like Miami's offense has figured it out, our defense just made a play. That's what you ask your players to do, right? Like, if you can't, again, like if you can't get the consistent play to play things right, go make a play, because you can make up for 15 bad plays with a big play. You can make up for 15 good plays with a bad play. One of those big moments just happened. So we got to take advantage of this, man. We have to take advantage of this.
you got to go down here and score. Make it a 2-possession game. Have to.
You must. You must. As culture cams would say,
Legit.
you must.
You did. Yeah.
Yo, Murtaza, is there any games today that you wanted to talk about? Because, like, Lions Ravens was what I would want to talk about. Bills Patriots, if anything. But, like,
Yeah.
I'm so honest, bro. I don't care about so much that happened today.
That game. What else? What else? What else? I mean, the Cardinals Seahawks maybe. Like the Seahawks are 4-2, but like they look sus to me.
Yeah.
Like
They don't look convincing.
um, what else? Like, I
Yo,
mean,
hold up.
there's
Are you seeing a
nothing.
replay of this pick? Does this play design look right? Because it looks like Waddle and Mostert are running into the same spot. Because, like, if that's run in an earlier part of the field, there's more space for Waddle to go up more vertical. That looked like something that doesn't look like what the plan would have been.
Yeah, that doesn't look right.
That doesn't look right. That low key looks like some Getsy shit.
I love how we're calling it Getsy shit. I love it.
Bro, when two people run into the same part of the field, in my head, that's Getsy shit.
I love that. I love that. Like, I love it, and I think I love it. I deserve it. Like that meme. Like legit. I love how low Hurts gets when he's
Yeah,
getting
have
the
you heard him
snaps.
explain why he has to do that?
Oh, because of Kelsey snaps.
Because Kelsey's snaps are ass.
Yeah, that's
And then from Kelsey's standpoint, his whole thing is like, I'm undersized, so I win on quickness. I win by hitting people first. So he's like, bro, I just chucked that ball behind me and just immediately get into my stance. So, like,
yeah.
it's just, but so this is what it is. This is why players like Jason Kelsey are 6th-round picks, because there is a flaw to their game, but he found a way to overcome his flaw clearly and become like a Hall of Fame caliber player. But yeah, the
Caliber.
price.
I think he's the best center ever.
Me too. I just don't watch centers like that. Right? Like,
Yeah. I hear that. AJ.
that's 4th and 1. Yo, it's sneaky time.
Oh,
It's sneak time. It's sneak time.
over there?
Yes,
No
yes,
way.
yes. We've done
Nah.
this before. You sneak it right here. No,
No
we're punting. I
chance.
hate it here. I hate it,
Of
bro. We
course,
did
bro.
this.
What do you mean? You can't take the chance there. No shot
Yo,
allowed.
we did this against Green Bay on Sunday Night Football last year. We did it against Washington at the game I was at this year. We've done this before. Is it 1 or is it 2? If it's 2, you don't do it. If it's 1, you do it.
Oh, they taking the timeout. Oh my god.
Yo, he's having second thoughts. He's having second
Oh
thoughts.
my
Yo, I need to see, is this one
god.
or is it two, or are they challenging this?
Let's see.
It's
It's like 1. Yeah, it is 1 yard. It is 1 yard.
yes, it's sneak time.
Oh my god. No way. Here we go. There we go.
Yo, here's the thing, bro. You look, you live and die with the sword, but this is a fucking damn good sword.
I mean, yeah, it's the best sword
Bro,
there
you
fucking
live in.
is.
I fuck it. If this doesn't work, I'm with it. That's a good yard though. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Let's
All
do
right, all
this.
right, all right. Here we
Let's
go.
rock
Here
and
we go.
roll. Cash,
Snap.
cash,
Oh,
cash,
oh
cash,
my
cash.
god.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's
It's so
fucking
OP.
go.
It's so OP.
Let's go. 4th and 1 at your own side of the field, up 7 against one of the most dangerous offenses in NFL history. What do? Ladies and gentlemen, we sneak. Yo, I'll be real, right? I would bet my life on the sneak.
Oh my god. This shit is too funny, man.
I bet my life on the sneak.
Oh
Here's the
my
thing:
god.
before they outlie, bro, do it. All right, please run the ball. Let's go. All right, cool. The
Come
clock
on, bro.
runs.
Get
We
this
move.
fucking guy out of here, bro. I hate this.
Yo,
Every time I see him, I
low
get annoyed.
on the
bro.
lowest of keys. We actually need a running back. Like people, obviously Swift is great, but the thing about the way we play and Swift's health issues and over his career, we need a second guy. Like I think we need a second guy we can actually rely on. I'll take Gainwell as a third guy, like as in case if you just absolutely need him, whatever. But like, yo, I would love to have like it doesn't even have to be a guy that's great. Give me James Conner. Like just give me James Conner. And like I know this is like not relevant right now, but remember what Kamara and Mark Ingram used to be?
Yeah.
Give me that.
Oh, AJ,
Yo,
man.
AJ. Yo, my heart skipped a beat when I saw the ball in the air. My heart really skipped a beat when the ball was in the air, dog. I was like, no. Like, yo, the drop, it sucks, but I'll take it. If that turns into another pick that like another bullshit pick that ends up being like that. All right. Fucking Zacchaeus, bro. Nah, I need Julio. 3rd and 7, bro. Give me Julio.
Here we
What
go.
is this?
3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. 3rd and
They bring
7.
5.
AJ. He got it. He got it.
Even
Oh
if
my
it's
god.
short, it's
Oh, we're
sneakable.
pushing
Even
again.
if
We're
it's short,
pushing.
it's
We're
sneakable.
pushing.
bro.
We're pushing. We're pushing.
Yeah, we're pushing. What the hell? This is
Come
sneak
on.
time. I don't give it. Yo, will you see where? Oh, it's a hurry up sneak too.
And we got it.
Yo, you gotta understand Murtaza.
Oh
It's 1st
my
and 9.
God.
Like you have to understand, it's 1st and 9.
Oh, bro, this is too
We don't
funny,
play
man.
normal football. It's 1st and 9. If it's 1, we got it.
Oh man, this is too funny, bro.
I love how annoying this is.
It's so funny. It's so fun. Oh man.
Yo, you know, funny thing is like, how do you put this in Madden? Because I don't think you can. Because like, would it have to be a thing where like you have to button mash to win?
I don't know, you know.
Like, how would you appropriately put this in Madden? Because it's, you know how like with Messi and like Steph Curry, sometimes they have to make athletes worse in the game than in real life because it would just be too OP. The sneak is like that.
Bro, it's the most OP play, bro.
Yo, it's funny too because it's like, yo, look at the gap in our perspective on that 4th and 1, the first one, right? Like, I feel the way I feel because I've seen the sneak work at such a high rate, right? You know that the sneak works, but until you've actually like spiritually felt its effectiveness, but you don't understand. You just do it. If you need a yard, you just do it. One day it won't work, but the negative aspect of that one day won't outweigh all the good that it's brought us. So you just go for it. You just go for it.
Yeah. No, that's.
Because, bro, here's the thing. I don't know if you remember the primetime game against Green Bay last year. We didn't. We fucked it up. We were up 2 touchdowns. We went for it at our own 35, didn't get it, and that brought the Packers back in the game. We still won regardless, but like you just again, you live and die by the sword.
Yeah.
And
We
look at the
definitely.
clock we've run. Have we? I think we've run 5 minutes and we've got like 25 yards.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not joking.
And we're stopped again. another show. Here we go.
Yo,
Here we
I think
go.
they're saying Miami's offsides, but bro, again, I don't care. The clock is running. The clock is running.
Yeah, this is.
Yo, you know what's funny too, right? The Eagles brought a rugby coach into training camp this year, and our offensive line coach was like basically saying, like, yo, how would you stop this if you had to stop this? And he's like, I don't actually know. Cause like the thing about rugby, right? They do this stuff for like 8, 9, 10 yards, and that's their battle, right? But like all we're doing is getting a yard.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Like
bro.
if we were doing it on 4th and 3 like idiots or something, you can definitely stop that. Yo, we still have no penalties, bro. I love this.
Okay.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
bro.
Oh my god.
He's too good, bro. He's too
11.
good.
11.
1 to 11, man. It's too OP, bro. 10 catches, 137 yards, and a touchdown. Just wow.
Oh, he's so good, man. Every day.
That's one of the best trades of all time. Like honestly,
Every
he
day,
is.
every day I thank the Patriots for the fact that their dumbass disciples let us have Darius Slay and AJ Brown for no reason. Because both of those players did not want to leave their teams. They got kicked off of their teams, basically. It's craziness.
Oh man.
All right, we're at the 3. All right, so we just need 2 more yards. Yo, 5 straight games of 125.
Wow.
That's tied the longest streak with Calvin Johnson.
Who do you guys play next?
The Commanders.
Oh, that's cash. Emmanuel Forbes.
Oh no, 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 no. Emmanuel Forbes. Yo, no. Emmanuel Forbes. Are you
Bro,
doing the
he
game?
got.
So hold up, real quick. I'm gonna plug our shit. Archangel, I'm not doing the game here, but I stream with another platform called Sarcasm City with Murtaza and some other guys. We are gonna be streaming on Kick, on Sarcasm City's Kick. So Sarcasm City TV, you look for it on Kick. We will be there. So if you want to hang out with us, that's where we do Monday nights there. I do my shit here Sunday nights, sometimes Thursday nights, sometimes Sundays during the game. But we're gonna do more stuff. Yo,
100%.
it's that stupid Patriot thing of just like you can replace everybody. You can replace a lot of people. Oh wow.
Gainwell.
Oh
Oh
wow.
fuck, man. I know you. I know. I'm happy you guys scored, but I hate that it's Gainwell, bro. I don't like this guy. I just
Yeah,
don't.
he's frustrating. Yo, he's been like very disliked by Eagles fans for a long time. Because you know what it is? Again, he's like Olamide Zacchaeus. He's literally a pass protecting running back. That's his skill. His skill is not running or catching. He's not athletic. He just understands the scheme and pass protects. So the coaches love him. And those are the most frustrating players for fans. Fans always hate those players.
Bro, I'm not even a fan. I hate this guy, bro.
Oh, man. All right. You take it easy, bro.
All right, peace out, Archangel. Bro, the thing is, you got to feel for Emmanuel Forbes because, bro, this guy's been getting cooked.
Yeah,
Legit, he got cooked by AJ for like 100, what is it, 150?
Yeah.
And then DJ Moore put 220 yards on top of his head. And I don't know what he did this week, but, bro.
So you know what it is? What I heard from somebody who watched the tape is that the Commanders, they leave Forbes on the short side of the field consistently. So the problem is that everybody knows where Emmanuel Forbes is. That's how you end up with DJ Moore on him. That's how you end up with AJ Brown on him. Consistently, you know, if you leave three receivers on one side of the field, Emmanuel Forbes is isolated on the other side. And Ron
Oh,
Rivera does nothing. Jack Del Rio does nothing. They just leave him out there to die. And AJ Brown even said it after the game. He was like, they showed him a lot of respect, as if to say, like, they left him one on one all game. So they showed
bro.
AJ, they showed Emmanuel Forbes a lot of respect. The problem is that that's not a smart thing.
That's not, man.
Yo, you can't be that predictable with players that are shit, right? Like when the Legion of Boom leaves Richard Sherman and Browner and the exact same parts of the field every single play, that's fine because nobody there is food. Nobody there is a target. You can't do that with bad players.
Definitely. Like, I mean, he's not a bad player. He's just a rookie. Like,
He's a rookie that needs to work around the fact that he's really light, right? Like he still has development that needs to happen. That's
yeah.
that's the bigger thing. It's not that he's bad. He's just like he's not good enough right now to play against DJ Moore and AJ Brown 1-on-1.
Oh, bro. So I'm looking here, bro. So after the Bears game, they played the Falcons. Drake London put 9 catches for 125 yards on his head.
Yeah.
Then Jalen Hyatt put 2 catches for 75 yards on his head, and now he goes again up against Brown.
Yeah.
Good lord, man, this guy's had a rough few weeks.
Oh yeah. Yo, it's the scheme is stupid. I kind of feel for him, to be honest, because I don't actually have anything against him as a player. The shit is stupid. But yeah, man, next week, please, for his sake, man, hide him. But yo, did you see Devontae Smith's stat line on Emmanuel Forbes in college?
Nah,
You didn't.
what was it?
Guess a number.
Ah, shit. If we're saying it like that, like what, 150?
250. 250.
Oh my god!
Devontae got 250 on him in college. Mind you, it's Alabama, right? So it's like
Wow.
Alabama does that to people, but no bullshit. Devontae got over 200, 250 against Emmanuel Forbes in college. So this is just the problem.
Wow.
Like, you can't, because that's the thing too, right? Like, even in college, his strong suit was the fact that he makes plays, like he gets picks. But his strong suit was never I clamp people. So then when you put him in an inferior situation, which Mississippi State versus Alabama is inferior, and the Washington Commanders versus the Eagles is inferior, right? Like, you put him in that type of spot with no help, you're just like, you're asking the guy to get like, you're asking him to have a performance he's not capable of, and it's not fair.
Yeah, nah, that's murder, man.
Yep. All right, Waddle with the slant. Good tackle there by Josiah Scott. But yeah, it's just plays like that. Like, as soon as I saw Waddle get the ball, I'm looking at it like, yo, tackle this guy, because a couple guys miss and he scores. Yo, every single defensive lineman won their rep.
Wow.
Every single defensive lineman won their rep, man. Oh shit! I just realized Miami has one timeout. I know they tricked one off. When did they trick the second one off? Yeah, I don't know.
know.
I don't know, but yo, you have 2 stoppages of the game so far. You have the 2-minute warning and your timeout. That's bad. Yo, that record is very telling. The 16-4 versus 10-10.
That's not good.
Okay, let's go Sweat.
Oh my god.
Yo,
They
he's been
got him
whipping that left tackle's
again.
ass. He's been whipping that left tackle's ass. So definitely, like, the takeaway from this game is that, like, we're definitely better than Miami. Miami definitely can beat us in a one-off situation. Like today, it's a 2-score game. We got the refs' help. Definitely. It should be a closer game. I still have us winning this, even if the referees are more even. But yeah, we're better than this team, which was something I think like we did need confirmation in because it wasn't something that was like, especially after a game like last week against the Jets, that wasn't certain. But it's good to see. It's good to see, man. We played well, all things considered. Time out. Time out. What's the Thursday game? Tampa Buffalo. Uh, not a fan. Actually, I don't know. I might do that. I might do that game. Okay, people, watch for that. I might do the Thursday game. Yo, he had a great game, man. He had such a great game. I just want to see. All I want to see is the Chiefs and the Niners. Fuck yeah, they don't play this year. Oh, us against the Chiefs and Niners. Oh yeah, true. Those will be a couple more like measuring stick games. We're really gonna learn, how good the team is. Yo, a 3 yard out to
Bro.
Tyreek Hill on 4th and 10 is crazy. Also, Ricks won that route, and that's crazy. But again, why is Eli Ricks one-on-one with Tyreek Hill in the slot? I don't care that this worked. I hate it.
Yes.
But hey, Murtaza, early odds next week. Let's just like some real quick fire predictions. Bills Buccaneers, Bills by 7.5. I'll be real, I might take the Bucks covering that. I don't think they win. I might take the cover.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't think the Bills are that convincing, but
Bills blowing the Bucks out.
I don't know. But it's just I could see them like go for a blowout after they lost a game like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So is it at Buffalo?
It's in Buffalo. Yeah. It's my thing is just
Ooh.
like I think the Bills are definitely probably going to play a pretty good game. But yo, the Bucks defense. I don't know if the Bucks defense is like blowoutable. I think I'll put it like this way: if it's a blowout, I think it's more likely that Baker's turnovers are the reason and not the Bucks defense.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I see that. I see that. I'll
But
go with the Bills because
fair
they
enough.
surely turn it around.
Fair enough. Falcons at Titans. Arthur Smith returns to Tennessee. Falcons are 1 point road favorites. I got the Titans here.
I'll take the
Wait.
Falcons.
I just realized Tannehill might not play, so I got the Falcons. Fuck that. I
Yeah,
just think the
Falcons.
Falcons, like, I don't know. I think the Falcons should lose soon, but I guess yeah, Malik Willis won't be the guy they lose to. Texans versus Panthers. The top two picks going up against each other.
Easy.
Texans are 3 point road favorites, and I got them easily.
Easy.
Yeah, I think 3 point
Easy.
road favorites is like that's tough, bro. I think that should be like 5-6.
With the way the Panthers are playing, bro.
That should
Yeah.
be like 5 or 6.
Bryce Young's gonna get cooked.
That much is true, bro. That much is true. Jaguars versus Steelers. Jaguars 1 point road favorites.
Ooh, I'll take the Jags.
Same.
I'll take the Jags.
Yo, Steelers cannot go 5-2, man. No.
Yeah.
So they got to lose. Rams Cowboys. Cowboys are 6 point home favorites. If prior to this past week, I would have taken the Rams covering. I think they played pretty bad against the Steelers, and part of that was because of injuries. And like, I don't know if they're gonna get healthy, so I'll take the Cowboys by 6.
Yeah, I'll take that as well.
Packers Vikings. Packers 1.5 point home favorites. This is going to be a terrible game. I think I'm gonna take the Vikings. I don't know.
The Vikings Packers, you said?
Yeah, Vikings Packers. Packers are 1.5 point home favorites.
I'll take the Vikings.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we both got the same pick there. They don't have odds for Patriots Dolphins yet, but before the game, it was 11.5 for the Dolphins. And I think off a loss, they definitely take that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'll
yep,
take, I'm taking Dolphins, whatever. If it's Dolphins by 19.5, I'm still taking Dolphins.
yeah.
Um, Saints, Colts. Colts are 1 point home favorites. That's cool. Look at Minshew, bro. Look at
What?
Minshew.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll take the Colts.
Um,
The Saints are not good.
I agree, man. Wow. Yeah, I'm taking Minshew 1 point home favorites.
Oh my god. Swift.
Yep.
That's yeah.
Eagles Commanders in Washington. There's no odds right now, but the Eagles were 6 point road favorites before that. I'm taking Eagles. Um, yeah, I'm taking Eagles, even if it's like 7 or 8. I got the Eagles.
Mm.
Then you got Jets and Giants. It's technically a Giants home game, but the Jets are 3 point road favorites. I would take the Jets by even more than 3.
Oh yeah. Jets are bro, that Giants offense against that Jets defense. Yeah, easy.
Dude, I'm taking the Jets. I would take the Jets by like 6 or 7. Browns Seahawks in Seattle. Seahawks are 2.5 point home favorites. I got the Seahawks here.
They're what point favorites?
2.5 home favorites.
Yeah. I'll take
I'll take
Seattle.
that. Ravens Cardinals in Arizona. Ravens are 8 point favorites.
Yep. I'll take Baltimore.
Yep. And then Bengals at Niners. This is the game of the week.
Ooh.
Niners are favorites by 5.5. I got
I'll
the
take the
Bengals
Bengals.
covering. Yeah, I got the
Same.
Bengals covering. Depending
Also, I
on who
could see them winning outright.
I was going to say, the state of the Niners from a health standpoint is going to be a big part of whether they win that game or not. I'm picking Cincinnati to win if Debo's not back.
I don't know, man. I'm picking the it's tough because I saw how Brock Purdy played against a good defense, and I think the Bengals have a good defense. So, maybe if they can replicate some of that performance that the Browns put
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
I don't know. They might
I have an
take that
interesting
outright.
point about that. Yo, you know Jim Schwartz is 9-1 in his life against Kyle Shanahan?
Oh wow.
I learned that after that game. So I think that's interesting that there's like somebody who has such a clean record against Shanahan, because it's not like Jim Schwartz has ever been like on a super team or anything, right? So I think schematically he just has his number, and that's something people need to look into, because that's probably a good place to start when it comes to the blueprint against the Niners, and that blueprint got put out. So I don't think the Vikings are going to do shit because they don't have the versatility to run a blueprint. They're just going to do what they do. They're just going to recklessly blitz. But yeah, this game is interesting. What the Bengals can do. 3 more games left. We're going to get out of here quickly, people. Broncos versus Chiefs. Chiefs 8.5 on the road. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, easy.
And then Bears Chargers Sunday Night Football right now. Chargers are 9 point favorites, and I'm taking the Bears to cover that. What the hell?
9 points.
9 points. I'm telling you, bro. Vegas hates the Bears. They hate the Bears with a passion.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'll take the Bears to cover
It's
for
the
sure.
Chargers. They don't ever do what they're supposed to do. And then Monday night, Lions Raiders. Lions 7.5 point favorites at home. I think the Lions get back.
Yeah, they'll kill the Raiders. The Raiders suck.
Yep. So that's what it is, people. We did our little preview of next week. You might see more of that content at some point as we get, injury news and a bit more of an idea of what those games will look like. But yeah, keep an eye on this channel, people. Keep an eye on Sarcasm City. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Those are things that really help with the growth of a YouTube channel. So I'm going to need that for you, from you, if you like what you see here. We're going to be on our way out, people. Maybe I'll be here Thursday night, maybe not, but I definitely will be here next Sunday to talk football. So I look forward to seeing you guys, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream as much as we enjoyed giving it to you. We're out.
Peace.